Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Today is Saturday, July 26th. On this day, 1755, a couple hundred years ago, Italian adventurer and author Giacomo Casanova was arrested in Venice for his offensive remarks on religion. And I feel like this is one of those things that you would think after so many centuries we'd be better at it. And I would argue we are. We definitely, I don't feel like we arrest people on blasphemy or anything like that much anymore, but there's definitely places that they still do. So I guess we move forward really slowly as a species, but that's okay as long as it's forward, right? We'll see. Also, happy birthday to Miss Sandra Bullock. She turned 61 today. Miss Kate Beckinsale turns 52 today, and Mr. Jason Statham, who turns 58 today, which it's nuts to me. Like, I grew up watching all three of these actors / actresses, and honestly, it's kind of crazy how fast time flies. So, like, if you watch Jason Statham movies at this point, you're like, this guy is almost 60? That's crazy. But props to them for staying fit. I guess the saying is true, right? You don't stop moving because you grow old. You grow old because you stop moving. That's fair. Today's question of the day: how do you respond to chaos? For me, it's easy. I remind myself there is no problem if I don't make it a problem. And so whenever I find myself in a situation that I could easily dub chaos, I just remind myself, yeah, but maybe it's not. Maybe this is just completely regular. Maybe the chaos in quotation marks is okay. Maybe. So I reframe the emotion rather than the situation, right? Because you could argue most of the time you can't control the situation, but you can control how you feel about it. And so that's how I handle chaos. And honestly, it's been probably years. I'm trying to think of it. It's probably years. I'm trying to think if there was anything recent where I felt like things were chaotic, but no. And I could argue there's probably been situations that objectively, if that exists, but objectively might have been chaotic, but I didn't experience it that way. I guess that's all just how you interpret things, which is probably true for everything, but I didn't want to weasel my way out of that question like that. So I just remind myself, if there's if there's a situation where I feel like things are chaotic or might feel like things are chaotic, I just remind myself there is no problem unless I make it a problem. Let's see how you guys answer this question of the day. Today's stream theme: Dune Awakening Part 15. Today's a bit more of an active stream. Yesterday I was just chilling, building stuff all day. Today I'm going to be walking, flying, driving around, just exploring Dune, honestly. This is one of those games that rewards you for exploring, I think, for a good amount. Not perfectly, but definitely a good amount. And I really do enjoy exploratory games, so going into full Dora the Explorer mode, I suppose. So we'll see. I don't know if that's the best reference, but we'll go with it. Also, if you want to join, we're playing on the Orion server, which is a European server. And on Sietch Umbu is what it's called. So if you just make a character on Orion, again, a European server, then if you pick the wrong Sietch, it doesn't matter because you can bounce that same character to the Umbu Sietch, and you should be able to see basically all the people in Phacil Gaming that are playing with me. All right. That said, here we go. Let me do some quick shout outs before... Oh, let me unmute Discord actually. Oh, 2IQ is here. Hello, 2IQ. Say hello to stream. I don't know if he's here. Hello, 2IQ. Rental. Lucy.
Hello.
Oh, there's 2IQ. Hello. Jake. Jake, drive safe, please. Hank. Mike and Big Boy. Hope you guys are all doing good. Let's see. First statement should be incoming. Where are we? Let's see. Question of the day. Me just being myself is to be quiet, ignore, and let it happen. Yeah, which is a fantastic way to handle it. Just letting the wave hit you, right? I would argue that chaos, the way we would describe chaos, technically doesn't exist. It's just how you interpret it. You know, if you consider like a busy market or something chaos, well, that's you, because I know a lot of people that actually don't feel that way about a busy market. So it's a difficult way to perceive things. At the same time, it does work very well once you get down to it. All right, before we get to the exploring part, I have Rental's permission to rob her base, or rather, find spice residue. Oh, I think I found it. Oh, that's sand. Oh, that's residue. Okay. There's the statement. Humor makes life bearable, team. Yes or no? I don't think this is a hard question, actually. I'm trying to think if there's situations where humor didn't work for me, though. I'm stealing her spice residue. I took all of your spice residue. You can grab it from the P-Hub again if you want, Rental. Thank you for the spice residue. Thank you very much. I'm with you on this one. I feel like humor is everything. Like I've made jokes with people on their deathbed and they absolutely loved it, so I'll be honest, I did have a very long time in my life where I didn't think that was possible, but it's definitely possible. Humor is everything. Okay, back to base. Because I need to put stuff in the base because we're gonna lose the base if I don't, so this has a bit of priority. Alright. Meanwhile, I get to chat. How are you guys doing? How's your weekend starting? Trying to think if any of you guys are from Asia or Australia. Because then the question is, how's your weekend ending? Or rather, your Saturday ending, sorry. The weekend is still a weird concept for me as a nurse. I don't know if I'll ever get used to the idea that 2 days of the week are technically non-work days. Everything's a work day, guys. As a nurse. Wait, what? What name? Hello, Rental? How's your day? How's Genshin going with Lucy and your dad? I think you said your dad, right? Oh, Rental girlfriend. He wants to know how you picked your name, Rental. May I ask how old your dad is, Rental, out of curiosity? Is he in his 40s, in his 50s? What altitude is a problem? 750. Okay. Good to know. I need to sit up straight. There we go. Turning 50 this year. Wow. That's amazing. That's cool, honestly. Very cool. Does he feel old or does he not care? Where is he at? Spice refinery. Here. Go up here. Make more of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Wait. We have medium. I don't think we have medium chemical refineries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Oh, I can just go to 19 actually. Oh, JK. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Rental's about to give us her name lore. Alright, I'm reading. Oh, you told us this actually. Never mind. My bad. I didn't pay attention. I knew this. I knew this. Ja, natuurlijk schatje. Alsjeblieft. Alright. I think this is for whiskey actually, this stuff. I think Rental made these two for whiskey James. Okay, need to remember to give it to him when he logs in. This 12 hours. 1 day? That's it? Oh, I need to wait for everything to finish crafting, never mind. Okay. Yeah. Ja, eerst ragertjes, schatje. My daughter's going to bed a bit later nowadays. Which I hope you guys don't mind. And if you do, there's very little I can do about it, so I apologize. Where's the... Do we have no more spice residue? Actually? Oh, this is true. This is a lot of people, what Kamal Ravikant says here. A lot of people would call this manifesting or envisioning or... Yeah, and dan tandenpoetsen. There's a lot of terminology for this. But the reality, if you ask me, is basically it's... If you... there's a crap ton of quotes in that generator actually. But one of my favorite ones is... Oh, mag het dragertje doen, schatje. Ga maar. I'll finish my sentence. Ja, mama mag het dragertje doen, schatje. Zeker. One of my favorite quotes, I don't know who says it, but the quote is, if you can't see it, you can't have it. And I absolutely love the quote. I think it's so incredibly accurate. It's kind of scary, I think, how accurate it is. Oh, it's the weight. Okay, that makes more sense. Where does this... Is this spice residue? Probably. Probably. Alright. Alright. Accidentally became one of the richest people in the game. Fair. Alright, fair. Okay. If you can't see it, guys, you can, or if you can't envision it, if you can't, whatever, project it, whatever the word you want to use, you can't have it. I agree with that. I don't think that's a floaty message. Yeah, take her. All right, time to go 100% areas. I did a lot of the beginner part, but this is, I only need 3 camps here. which I really don't feel like looking for right now. So I'm just gonna do this area then. Oh yeah, I need tons here. I need 8 of the orange thingies. I need 1 intel. A mining thing, 20 camp. Okay, tons to explore here. Okay, we'll start here. No? What do you mean we're not ready for that story? Give story. Give story. Terra's an MMORPG that no longer exists, Shake. It was pretty cool though. The combat system was amazing. Alright. Somewhere here. I feel like I go clockwise. I just go... Oh, counterclockwise probably, because this is our rock. Okay. So that means I need to explore this rock first. Look for camps. Definitely nothing here. What the heck? I have that camp. Ja, schatje. Schatje, papa moet werken. Je moet wel op een gegeven moment echt naar bed. Come off, yeah. Right now she's doing it because she knows you guys are giving her attention. When she feels it. Ja, schatje, je mag. She's asked me the same question about 8 times now. This is what I love about human behavior. It's at that age, that's already when the human mind starts understanding that attention is a nice thing to have. There's a... Who says it? It's probably Jordan Peterson or something. I don't like a lot of the stuff he says, but I do like a lot of other stuff he says. And one of the things he says that I enjoyed is he said that in practice, there's no difference between attention and love. And so I was like, in practice, there's no difference between attention and love. And so I was like, is that true? Can I name something that I would consider love that doesn't just equate to attention? I actually can't. Can you guys? Can you actually name something that you would consider love that realistically doesn't just equate to attention? No! Alright, Sardaukar. Alright. I don't know what age I should have a kid. When you're mentally ready for it. Which could be tomorrow, could be forever from now. I know you're a teenager, I was kidding by the way. Whoa! Whoa! Please! Woo! Woo! Give me a second, Sardaukar. So much healing from just one thing. Oh, reload, 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 reload. What a poor start. They cost me 2 bandages. At least I got blood. Oh. Hello? Blood? Take the blood. Whatever. Having a kid sounds terrifying, but I know I want one in the future. No, having a kid is wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Just remember that when you have a kid, you're not in the mindset you are now because your body's filled with hormones. So your brain basically pumps you full of neurotransmitters, like neurobiochemistry, to remind you, hey, that little walking thing over there, or that little crying or yelling thing over there, it needs you to survive. And it's a really good idea to listen to it. And so it's not you, like, so, like, the you that's a... Schatje. Ja. Schatje, wil je alsjeblieft meenemen? Je moet nu echt naar bed, schatje. Kom, kusje, je gaat nu naar bed. Je gaat niet meer naar buiten komen. Ik hou van jou. Oké. Ja, ga maar. Maar je komt er niet meer uit, lieverd. Je gaat nu naar bed. Oké, I was gonna say... The point is that you, who you are now, is not you who you are as a parent. It's just not. There's not a single person that has kids that disagrees with me there. You're not the same person. Your brain rebuilds you, basically. So that's usually where a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready to have a kid. Well, you're not gonna be, because your brain hasn't rebuilt you yet. And so it's just
True.
you. Oh, thank you.
And hello, Phacil.
Hello, hello. How are you doing, Whiskey? Whiskey, I think.
Doing good. Just climbing rocks and shit.
Nice. Do you have kids, Whiskey? Out of curiosity.
Kids?
Mhm.
Oh, God no.
Okay, alright. No problem.
But the problems take care of me, not like any other human.
No, don't worry. It's different. As soon as you have a kid, a lot of the stuff you worry about, which a lot of people say, especially guys, is like, oh, I can barely take care of myself. It's like, it'll come to you. Don't worry. It'll come to you. That's just how it works, which is really cool about the human brain.
I think I would raise like some kind of anarchist or something like that.
No, probably not.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
That's funny to think about.
I have a question. Where can I get the iron ores and shit like that?
Iron is I'm pretty sure iron is the second area. It's where I am right now. It's eastern Vermilius Cap and western.
Okay.
But you need to get the motorcycle first. Is there really no camps here? I can't imagine there's no camps here.
Might be a bit of an issue, but yeah. Because I got new research. I can upgrade it gear and shit, but I need some.
Rental made you a gun and a knife in our base.
Oh, really?
A while back, actually. But you never grabbed it.
I didn't play the game for last week or so.
Oh, it sounds like a you problem, Risky.
So.
Just. I'm kidding. Dude, I'm kidding. I'm inside someone's base. Very interesting.
I opened second class, which is good, but.
Nice. You're faster than I am.
Nothing special about it. But I found a neat streak with Bene Gesserit class.
Nice.
As there's the poison reduction perks and shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't want the first one ever again, because the second one is contradicted. Because the second one works that if you have stamina, it will remove the poison by like few percent, so you like won't get damage from poison. And but the first one is working like that you can like absorb more poison.
Oh, fair.
Which you don't want because it like removes the perk from the second.
That's fair. Yeah, it doesn't work together. Yeah. Very nice. Thank you. Good tip. Good tip. One sec. Rental says I would be a horrible parent. I will teach my children to be chaotic little crafts on purpose. I don't know if that per se works actually, but it's interesting. There's a very good. The question is, how would you try to do that? Because I think it's probably not what you think it is. Well, that's a hard one though. So maybe yes, maybe no. Oh. Blood. Why? I guess I go here. Can run so far with the stamina now from the Swordmaster. Wow. That's crazy. The synergy.
Yeah, Swordmaster is one of the strongest classes in the game.
Nice.
First, luckily, is the Bene Gesserit.
Really? Oh.
It's like totally beast of the class. Yeah, I saw like dude running like level XYZ. And it was like insane.
Ah, you're one of
what
these.
the class can do, like.
You like doing all of your homework. Very nice. Good. Where do I go? Probably go here. Oops.
What the hell? You sneaky little bandit.
What? Let's see. Good luck, Jake. Please be safe, alright? If you're tired, you're tired.
Can you parry?
If you're tired, Jake. You have to make sure you're careful, alright? Definitely pay attention. I don't say that lightly. The reason I'm giving it so much attention is people underestimate what fatigue does, especially when you're driving. A lot of people are like, I'm okay, I'm just a little tired. That's not how the brain works. If you're tired, you're less alert. There's less stimuli that you can process, and usually at a slower speed as well, which is a really, really bad combination when you're driving, okay? Anyone that's ever been in a car accident will say amen to that. Alright, let's see. Big Boy says, thinking about the question of the day, I think I try to take charge or otherwise gain control over chaotic situations. Definitely not the kind of person that could just let chaos be without intervening. So how would you try to control chaos then, Big Boy? What do you mean by intervening? Add more chaos. I don't feel like that's the German way.
Okay, the enemy can respawn itself.
Yep.
Good to know.
If they're on their knee, yeah.
No, she was dead, like dead.
Oh.
And she came back and started shooting at
Maybe
me.
it's a Polish enemy. Picking. Just as I see normal squad name, I was like, I feel like I should trigger normal. I just felt it. I just felt like it was there. Let's see. Before question of the day, how do you define chaos? Basically, I would say a combination of events that makes you feel out of control. We'll stick with Eski's interpretation of chaos. So a bunch of stuff happening that makes you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, which you don't like, for the record. Else it's probably not chaos. Wait, did I go here? I think I did actually. Go here, I guess. Have I done this? I haven't done that intel actually. Good to know. Alright, well. Good to know. How are you doing, normal, by the way? Definitely not a pleasant situation. Yeah, exactly. What is this thing? Oh, I shot him in the bro. Oh. Come on. No. Is that big enough to hit me? Oh, he blew himself up. What a nub. What? How did that shot miss? My stamina? What? How did that stamina? Why did it look like my character had no stamina? I have like 1,000,000 stamina.
It's a known bug.
Wow, okay. That's not good. Okay. Oh.
Same goes for the power generators. It like says that you don't have enough power even if you have full. You need to like turn it off and on again.
Oh, so maybe we do have power. Okay. That's good to know, thank you.
These are like 2 bugs I know about.
Okay, thank you. Where's the intel? Intel? Usually with how I am, I'd wait it out. Or talk about it with others. If it's a more stuff's going down now, then I'd look for the safest solution that comes to mind. Yeah, so similar to Eski, I think, right? You try to find a way to take control of it.
Or add more chaos. It's more fun that way.
That's not what they're saying. I like your idea there. Let's see. Do we go here? Intel.
Okay, so you guys are up there, somewhere in the fog, yeah?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay. Well,
There it is.
I should eventually get there,
Here it is. Got it.
like next year or somewhere.
Yeah, you just need to get a motorcycle first.
Yeah, might be a problem.
You'll get it. Stop worrying.
I'm like level 14, 15 and I'm still have like the shank knife and shit like that. So.
Dude, go grab the thing from our base. Oh, here it is. This one was well hidden, actually. Wait.
Are we still in the clan?
That was close. You should be. Unless you left, of course.
Not sure. Maybe I am.
I'm assuming you are. Yeah, I can check for you. Yeah, you are.
Okay. Good to know.
Complex machinery tab. Southeast Ironworks. Alright.
I'm gonna try to kill the guy. Yes.
Identify yourself. I will. Right here.
Eventually.
What?
But which was funny, some dude on a motorcycle like tried to catch me and the worm ate him. It's fun.
What the heck? Oh, poor dude.
Not
Poor
really.
dude. Not really. Okay.
Deserved.
Oh, you're one of these. Alright. So whenever the world screws you, you don't like it. But if you screw the world, no problem. Alright, Whiskey. I got you.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, alright. That was confrontational, wasn't it? My bad, bud.
No, not really.
Alright, no worries.
I can be a bitch if I want to.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind. As long as you don't get upset with people being a bitch, that's all I'm saying.
Well,
What? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. No! Mistakes. We're fine. Well. Who goes there? I definitely need to not collect all the iron stuff. Probably the ingots and the complex machinery.
sun is shiny, which is not good. At least not in the game.
So far, so good. I'm assuming this is all just complex machinery. That's what you get here. Oh. What? What a grenade throw. Was that? No, he missed. Oh, kinda, yeah. Kinda missed. He didn't miss completely. I try to reconstitute. Assess resources I have at the ready. Assess resources I have at the ready. Options I can take and people I could motivate. Then take all of that, push forward. I tend to be pushing when I want something to change. Definitely, it's a German way. I like it. Sehr gut, ja? Me decoding the Keating messages to fix the abhorrent spelling. I gotcha. Or I'm reading it exactly as you type it on purpose because I feel like I do this to my other German friend, Susan, from time to time as well. You know what I meant. It's like, yeah, Definitely true. Definitely true. Very much agreed.
Okay, worm is waiting for me to eat me. How am I gonna get there? It's a question.
Also true. Nothing here? Nothing here. I need to check this rock as well. Well, at least I'm discovering stuff quick. This is good for the 100%ing. I wonder if this game gives you anything if you 100% everything, other than an achievement. Should have jumped.
It will pat you on your back and said, okay.
Good job, monkey. Good job.
Now once again.
Do it one more time, monkey. It's just someone's base, apparently.
Okay.
An interesting base. Let's go here.
Okay. To go. What is it called? Wreck of Alcyon. Okay.
A wreck of Halcyon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know you are. Okay.
There should be the microfibers for the gun or whatever.
Nice one.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
Or maybe
approaching.
not.
What do you mean sandstorm? I know one sandstorm.
Yeah, almost got killed by one earlier.
Oh. I'm assuming I've done this trial, this purple thing. Does it look familiar? It does look familiar, but let's double check. I'm a little bit worried I haven't. And then if I assume I have mistakes. This looks
Really? Fuck my
very
life.
familiar though.
I guess I'm gonna die again.
Definitely done this, alright.
Because I've got nowhere to hide right now.
What? The directional dash is really weird in here.
Okay, there's a cave. Safe.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
A large sandstorm approach. Okay, guess I wait. Oh, hello. Boom.
Oh, my blood suction is
Your blood suction. Okay. Drop this.
Yeah.
This is heavy. That's kind of heavy. This is heavy. Alright.
So I'm gonna need to repair it somehow. Or make another.
Wait for sandstorm. How's your Saturday, Whiskey? What are you up to? What did you do today?
Oh, yeah. I progressed Dragon's Dogma a bit.
Oh, cool.
Quite a bit.
You're liking the game?
Honestly, I'm at the before the semi-final boss, because when you kill the final boss, the game continues. But yeah,
Oh.
because it's like only like Act 2. But yeah, it was fun kinda. Then watch some brain rot on the YouTube. As I would call it.
Some brain rot. Yes. Some doom scroll. Some dopamine chase.
Yeah, exactly. After 3 hours, I said to myself, okay, wasting time. Something else.
3 hours. That shows how potent it is, right?
Yeah, just scrolling till the end.
I was actually talking about something like this at work today. And some people are like, do you think people that work at like YouTube and stuff feel guilty for doing this to us? And so I said, no, I don't think so. But not because they're evil. No, that's not what it is. Yes, also, but I don't think that's enough. I don't think that'll motivate you enough. I think it's that most of them don't actually realize what they're doing to us. So not consciously enough. Let me explain. If you say, do you know that's what the effect it has on people? They'll say, yeah. But for them to actually register it as their responsibility is a whole thing. Like, it's a whole different thing. And so I think the problem is most people don't actually realize how much power and influence they have on the world. And so even if you say, but you made this, they'll be like, yeah, but my boss told me to. Right, this is how our Nazis respond, by the way, if you confront them with the terrible things you said to them. And so if you're like, wait, so because your boss said you should do it, you did it? And a lot of people are like, yeah, that's a really good reason. It's like, is it? And then most people, if you make them think about it, they're like, well, no, probably. Yeah, exactly. But that's basically the human mind at its finest.
I made it because I was told. Do you think it's right? Of course.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not my fault because I was just doing what I was told. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The lack of the lack of responsibility is necessary.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's get killed by doubles, I guess.
Die. Maybe the other side has another...
Why can't I use my skill?
I don't...
Okay, I can't use my skills. Because... Oh, now I can use my skill.
Good question.
Yeah.
I probably need to take an ad break here? Yeah, I do. Let's see... No, I don't actually. No, I'm okay. Wait, why did it... I got a pop-up saying... That's weird. Okay. No, I don't. I definitely don't. I have another 20 minutes. Vehicle, I guess. We go east.
More. I like how you can craft even during like moving.
Yeah, it's a good quality of life thing. I agree.
Yeah. So I can create medlivex even in the middle of the combat.
Are you serious? Why can't I not grab that? Oh, sorry, I was talking to the doctor. You're right. So weird, I couldn't grab that.
Okay, I'm just at 150 meters away.
I see someone.
You say someone.
Attack!
Okay, a location discovered. Nice, nice.
Where's my loot thingamajiggy?
Oh, I'm running out of water.
Water?
Good. Yeah, water.
Are you running out of water? Ow.
How do I get inside? Oh, okay. Drop down. Okay. Now, do not die.
You can do.
Okay.
Hello?
I need to make this clever.
There it is. Loot. More loot.
Come on, parry. Can you parry for the?
Who's there?
No, I can't parry anymore because I parried like 27 times in a row before.
This guy. It can happen. It can happen. Sometimes we have good, sometimes we have bad. Let's see. Hey, I found more intel. That's what it's called.
I'm glad I made those medipacks.
You came prepared. Good job. Someone's base.
Where is he?
I feel like I definitely checked the other side of this base. A very interesting looking house. Very interesting. I'm assuming there's nothing
Oh,
here.
hello.
I need to get used to having so much stamina, honestly. I can sprint so far now. Actually crazy.
I should really equip the new skill I gained. Let's see how it works. I got new skill with the knife. It should be something like infinite combo. So
Cool.
we're gonna test it out.
Wait, is it here?
It's one.
Where's the camp?
It's I think it's one of the Bene Gesserit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
sorry.
one in the building way. The Parana Bindu strikes. So
Oh. What? Okay.
oh, nice. It has stagger and stun. It's nice.
Nice.
It's only
The positioning of your character matters so much. It's good to know, good to remember. It's not just... It's not just where you're
like
where
I'm
you're
using
aiming.
the voice, so they like come to me, then I'll like
Shoot them,
beat them
pew
to death.
pew. Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, I'm in. What now?
I guess we go for the intel now. Doesn't look like there's much more here. Yeah, I guess so. No camp there. Doesn't look like it. Right, use a little bit of the suspensor belt. Hey, welcome back, Jake. You did drive somewhat good. Nice. I'm glad you're safe, but I appreciate you letting me throw some words of safety and care your way.
Okay, where do you? Oh, okay, I died because I perma staggered. Nice, nice, good.
Not good.
Okay, of course it's not good. It's bullshit because there was one guy. I attacked one guy and instantly respawned like 12 others right on
Yeah.
the spot around me.
I see someone.
That's bullshit.
Very true. Oh,
Okay.
How are we do?
I hate this game sometimes.
Intel. So how often do you drive your sister to work, Jake? I feel like you do that a lot. That's super kind of you, man.
Okay, now my knife is broken. Awesome.
Time for new knife.
Yeah, I'm like 27,000 miles from my base, so that would be good.
Make motorcycle. You want me to get you a motorcycle?
Motorcycle? What the hell?
A sand bike.
I don't think I'm able to do anything like that.
Work on your quest then. Work on quest. Yes.
It needs iron ingot, which I don't have, so yeah.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it needs copper. Because you need to make it before you can cross to where you get iron. So it'd be very unlikely.
I don't see any motorbike.
Nothing here. Okay. How is there nothing here? It looks like there should be.
It's like under exploration or vehicles?
No, like the mountainside really looked like it had something, but it didn't. 3 times a week since I need the hours for my actual license. Oh, is that a thing in the US? What do you mean you need the hours? So you don't get your license until you have so many hours actually driving? So you did an exam, you passed, and now they let you drive on your own, but you need so many hours before you get an actual license? Is that how it works? That's really interesting, actually.
Oh, I need 8 intel to build it. Okay. Okay. Maybe after a year.
Maybe after what?
It will take like a year.
Nah, you'll be fine. Just calmly play the game, you'll get it. I guarantee it. That's what I've been doing. This guy we've seen already.
Oh, okay, I lost everything. That's awesome. Everything is broken. My armor is broken.
Make new armor.
I see someone.
Yeah.
I miss.
Maybe in like 30 minutes so I can get back to my base.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm like on the opposite side of the map of my base, so yeah.
Ah.
So I'm gonna get eaten by a worm, probably.
You'll be okay. Believe. Let's see, Jake says, well, for Texas you need 40 hours with someone 21 and 1 year of experience and hold it for 6 months. And the actual test. After this you get the actual test? Wait, so they taught you how to drive, then you have to do this, and then you take the test. So you're not allowed to drive without her. Is that what you're saying? That is interesting, actually. That's not how it is
okay,
here.
I'm gonna get...
How is it in the Czech Republic, actually, Whiskey? Your driver's license? It's just you take a bunch of classes, take an exam, done?
Oh shit! Okay, I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay.
You need me to come
Nice.
pick you up, drop you off?
Okay. Then lose everything. Even everything I have.
Do you need me to come pick you up and or drop you off?
Not really.
No? Okay.
I just died to sandworm, so...
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's see, in the US you typically have to drive for a certain number of hours with a 21 plus year old. In Philadelphia, it's 60 hours. Oh, so it's state dependent as well. That is interesting also.
Dude,
I think I've done this wrong before. Pennsylvania, my bad. My bad. That's what I meant. Everyone knows that's what I meant. In Pennsylvania. Wait, what is Philadelphia then? PH? Age also matters by state. Oh, Philadelphia is a city in Pennsylvania. Ah. Thank you for teaching. Age? What do you mean age also matters? Like the age you're allowed to get your driver's license? Or the age of the person that needs to be in the car with you while you get your experience?
okay, I can't even make my armor yet. No.
Are you
Oh,
sure you don't need a ride? If I recall
Probably need
correctly. You probably need what?
Something else.
You have teammates, dude.
I
Just
need
stop
iron.
whining.
I need iron,
Stop
like-
whining and tell us to come help you. It's a much better idea. Do you want me to come help you? Yes, Phacil, I would appreciate it. There you go. Got him. Good job. Good job. I come. Let me invite you to group really quick. You have teammates. People can't help you if you don't ask for help, Whiskey.
Yeah, I'm not accustomed to.
Yeah, get used to it. You got this. I believe in you, Whiskey. I'm on my way. Let's see, but Philadelphia, you get permit at 16. I'm just kidding. I know it's Pennsylvania. Calm down. Alright, let's see. If I recall correctly, in New Jersey, you get your permit at 5th. Really? That sounds dubious. Alright. Would I be correct in assuming that in New Jersey car accidents are relatively high? I'm picking. I'm picking.
Fuck.
But maybe I'm not. Not confident yet. Not confident whether I'm picking. I don't think age matters in my province in Canada outside of originally obtaining a license. Okay. So it's the same age everywhere. 16 and a half, you can apply for the license, go through schooling for 6-ish months. 6-ish months? Then you finally get your beginners after a written and road test. Is it 6 months here? I don't feel like it's... No, I feel like it's 2 to 3 months here. That's really interesting, actually. Definitely interesting to see how they handle driving in different countries. The way I picked up my phone so fast. No problem. We got this. Alright, I'm here. What do you need?
Make some basic gear access. Because I can get
Oh, come.
anything else.
Get on the top there. I'll bring you to the base so you can grab stuff. Okay. Oh, my bad.
Oh! No worries.
Need to go up a bit
I was
slower.
thinking that-
Should be doable if I just go a bit slower. Do you have a suspensor pack? If you fall, you can float?
I lost everything. I was eaten by the worm. I had
Everything.
like everything.
Oh boy. Alright.
So I lost totally everything.
Everything, alright. We're gonna go over there and then give you a motorcycle so you can come back here to do your quests.
Sure.
Actually, you can't cross that desert without a motorcycle. Let's see, I've heard very bad things about New Jersey drivers. But then the question to IQ is, does it have to do with age? That's the question. You should see in Dallas and San Antonio? Alright. Let's see. It should work. You should be able to stay put. Yeah, you do. New York drivers though, just imagine lines on the road that aren't there. There's no signs either. Really just play bumper cars with toddlers. Alright. Someone has to know how to drive in the US. This can't all be true.
And here should be even the Bene Gesserit trainer, right?
It should be
around
somewhere here, yeah. Let's see, beginner restrictions being you have to have someone with a full license of over 4+ years in the passenger seat. They need to have had their license for 4 years. Oh, that's even stricter than the US then, or at least where Jake is. Because for him it's 1 year. What? Wrong. There we go. Alright, come in here. And then grab this stuff here. That's in there, that's for you.
I don't have access.
What?
For some reason.
Give me 1 sec, I need to change something here then. Permissions. Yep, you're right, you don't. Alright. Now you do.
Okay.
Let's see. Then eventually you will need to do a road test to unlock intermediate, where you can drive alone, except for the hours between like 3 and 5 a.m. What? You can drive alone except for 3 to 5 a.m. What is that about? Why would you... So you're allowed to drive alone for 22 hours of the day. And then suddenly in the middle of the night, they're like, what? What? You definitely can't drive then. It's like, okay, alright. I was like, is it fatigue? Is it a fatigue thing? But then I'm like, but then what happened to 2 and 1 a.m., right? And 6 a.m.? Like, what? That's interesting. And in 4 years, you can be passenger for a beginner. Yeah, that makes sense. The other way around. I don't think it has to do with age. Okay, alright. Probably why y'all have better drivers than here in the US. Maybe. I'll be honest, there's quite some strict tests here in the Netherlands. Well, it's like you take 2 tests. You take a practical exam, which is an instructor, someone like actually judging you for how you drive. And you take a theoretical exam, which is basically, I think it's 20, 30 questions. I don't know what it is now. But when I did it, it was like, I think it was like 30. Actually, maybe it was like 40 questions. And you're not allowed to... You're not allowed to get any wrong. Let's see.
Not a single one?
Not a single one. Yeah.
That's pretty strict. We have like 57, and you need to get right like 54 to be able to get to the practical exam.
Yeah, exactly. Also, it's similar. Let's see. Oh, I need to run an ad, guys, and take a break. Is what that means. Back when I got my beginners, the previous year had 100 driving-related deaths. Wow. I don't know if that's high, actually. That really depends on where you live and the population, of course. That is interesting. I had to be on my best behavior driving home from work when I got my license, because I work till midnight, and you can't drive past midnight until you're 18. Fair. That is very interesting. Those midnight rules are very interesting to me. Same here in Poland, except you need 80%. Okay, yeah, see, so there's some variation there. So Czech Republic, where whiskey's from, is a bit more strict then, right? You said 54 out of 57?
54 of 57.
Yeah, so it's more strict.
And then
it's more than 80%.
Like to get like 78% on the driving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's pretty strict. Okay, quick break, guys. Get up, move around, get a drink, get a snack. Go to the bathroom. You know the drill. Catch you in 5. We're back. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. I'm about to drive home after going to Walmart. Well, so how many hours of driving experience do you have now, Jake? Would you say? Like, how comfortable do you feel driving? Maybe that's the better question, actually.
What do I need for the armor?
This.
Oh, I need a fabricator. Okay. Forgot.
Okay. My mom is like, hey, can you drive your siblings? When I had a beginner's license. So I legally couldn't. Meanwhile, what? My dad was the complete opposite. Don't drive alone. I will go with you, or grandma will. Who to listen to, Rental? Who to listen to? That's how it is. Alright, Whiskey, where are you? I need to give you a motorcycle.
I'm gathering resources.
Oh, you should grab a motorcycle.
Right behind you.
Let me see. So grab a welding torch in here. I marked it for you. You grab a welding torch, bottom right. Then we go inside really quick. Let me make you a basic motorcycle to not throw you off too much. Let's see, hull, chassis, engine, retreads. They teach you how to do this, don't worry. ESU, and probably inventory, I would say. Okay, this thing is making a bunch of stuff. Grab all of it and then come outside. So wait for it to finish.
Can I make armor for myself?
What? Yeah. No, do you think this is some sort of charity? What is wrong with you? Yeah, of course you can make.
No, I mean, I got the resources. Just like...
I'm kidding, dude. No, this is a vehicle thing though. You have to come up here.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a vehicle fabricator. You have to come up here.
Vehicle, okay.
Yeah, so you get a basic fabricator, but apparently you need the more advanced fabricators for higher end stuff. That's why those are there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this makes armor, that makes weapons. This makes, I think, random survival stuff. Oh yeah, of course, you can just make your stuff. You see that, Rental? Freaking Whiskey thinking this is some sort of charity? This guy. Picking Whiskey, don't be like this. Whiskey's like Phacil's an ass. No, I was joking. I was joke. Fun to deposit blood, actually.
I need...
Deposit blood. More blood. Okay. More blood deposit. Do we have enough until next stream? 5 days, 21 hours. Well, that's 6 days. Yeah, we do. No, we're good. Okay. Alright, then we're good. Someone remind me to fill up that thing again. Leave the beaten track behind occasionally and dive into the woods. Every time you do, you will be certain to find something you have never seen before. That is true. I'm not even that big of a nature guy, and I know that's true. Hello, Mr. Cool? Where is Whiskey? Whiskey?
I'm creating armor.
Okay, I'll come down here and grab this first, probably. I think. It's almost done. Wait, did I make 2 PSUs? I did. I did. How did I make 2 PSUs? That is interesting.
It's armor.
Alright, grab everything in there. Do it. Good. Now grab the welding thing. come here. And then place the chassis, like right here or something. Or anywhere you want, really. Is it the hull? Actually, it might be the hull. I'm not sure. One of them. You can only place one thing. Only one. How are you doing, Mr. Cool? How's your Saturday, bud? And you're still in Ukraine, right? I think. Yes, and now you can place all the other parts. There you go. Did you place everything?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I dropped you some stuff. Or one specific thing, actually. You grab it, that's fuel. Then you go to your vehicle, you hold F. After you grab the thing, of course. You go to your vehicle, you hold F, and then one of them is a jerry can that says refuel.
Oh, okay, refueled.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second, and then we need to make you... 1 second. I'll leave the motorcycle there for now, 1 sec.
Sure.
Is it here? Might be here. Where's the thing that lets him pick stuff up? Yeah, it's here, okay. Wait. Let's see, the day was very good though. So oh, you said that yesterday. Later we went biking and swimming for 3 hours, but... Oh no, don't be like this. That's sad. At least you went hiking and swimming though. That's really healthy. Props to you, man. Like you went hiking and swimming with your Aikido? Old Aikido teacher? Where are you? Whiskey, come.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm coming. Okay, here. This. Grab that. And that basically lets you pick up your, hello? It lets you pick up your motorcycle. Put it into your pocket if you will. So if you go here to your motorcycle.
Oh. Okay.
But, important note, because I gave you extra storage in your motorcycle for when your bags are full.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have something in there, you can't pick it up anymore.
Oh, okay.
So if you put anything in there, that means that you can't pick it up anymore. So that's an important detail, okay? Okay, good luck, have fun, Whiskey. I go back to explore. I was over here somewhere.
Sure. Thank you.
No problem. Have funsies. I'll go here, I guess. See? Wasn't so bad asking for help, was it? He's like, it was terrible.
Yeah.
You're fine. Don't be like
Not used
this.
to.
Oh, my wings are almost broken. Maybe I fix actually.
Not used to.
Wait, is it here actually? Do we have stuff to fix here? I have no idea what Stern did here. Oh, he's only built the framework. He hasn't done anything yet. Let me through. No. No, okay, alright, so the welding wire's downstairs. Okay, I need to fix my ornithopter. Which I think is here? Welding wire in here? No. Welding wire over here. Definitely need to fix how this looks. But it's not too bad, everything's connected, I do like that. Let's see, you went with your parents, okay, cool. Just got back from this restaurant called Roll House? I think you had a roll, is my guess, but I don't know what a roll is. What is a roll? Actually, I probably put that in
I'm
here.
like in the sword.
This sword, you can thank Rental for that. Yeah. Whiskey says thank you, Rental.
Yeah, thanks, Rental. Sword is fun. Looks cool.
Wait, I didn't grab it? What do you mean I didn't grab it? Thought I grabbed. It's not.
Oh! That's cool.
What?
When you can get the motorcycle into the backpack.
Yeah. Just bleep. Repairing. No, that's detaching. Assemble. Okay, repair. I repair. More repair. More repair. Oh, a sushi roll. What do you mean? Of course you did not have a roll in the roll house. Why would you have a roll in the roll house, huh, Mr. Cool? Wouldn't be very cool. Fair point. Fair point.
Damn,
Hello,
this
Marcus.
rifle is super brutal.
The what?
the rifle I got from Rental.
Is
It's like
brutal?
when you shoot enemy in the head and kills them, it like blows their head off and it explodes all over.
I think he likes the rifle rental. Nice one. Hello, Marquitos. How's the game going? Going pretty well. Just chilling. I was helping Whiskey James out.
Yeah.
And before that, I was exploring. No, it's okay. You're just learning how to play the game, dude. Relax. No, and other than that, just chilling, just exploring. What about you? How are you doing, Marquitos? Hello? Pick up the... There we go. Did I mark? Yeah, I did mark my next... What? Wait. Why is all of this unveiled? What? Is this a bug? Why can I see all of these marks?
Oh! They are throwing grenades at me. Interesting.
Okay, this is very interesting. What? Don't mind me. I will go do. Let's see. Just finished my D&D session. What, Hank? I'm hoping you had fun, Hank. Did you play with friends in Norway? Who did you play with? Alright, how do we feel about this statement, guys? Been playing TRG today for long enough, so real good. Nice. Eating? What are you eating? Are you eating pita gyros? Pita gyros? Let's see. I rose and grinded on DRG. Yeah, that's rental slogan. I like it. I
Oh,
like it.
intel points. Yay!
Yeah.
Random intel points.
Yes, sir. No neutral vote. Okay, I'll add a neutral vote. I'll add a neutral vote and remove the two in the middle. Okay, will do. Let me write that down actually. Add neutral. Vote to pull, remove 2 and 3. There we go. Okay, I will change it. Where is the marker? Don't mess it up, Phacil. Thank you. Okay, discover the camp. Go here. I'm still confused as to why I can see all of this on the map now. Very interesting. Let's see. Hey there, Rental. Yeah, it was a blast. Variety of twists and turns and near-death experiences. Hard to say when we've managed to get out of this situation. Oh yeah, that's the best type of D&D sessions. Chicken and watermelon? Is that a Greek thing? Interesting. I swear I'm white. Alright, this is one of the few places probably where people don't mind you saying stuff like that because everyone knows it's only love. I think that's one of those topics. Like I'm Asian, I love rice, right? And then people are like, That's racist, Phacil. I'm like, what are you going on about? Right? It's like, why would it be a problem? It's like, that's not what it's about. It's like, then what is it about? It's like, you're just stereotyping people. Yeah, which our brain will always do. Like, what's your point? You stereotype me. You stereotype me the moment you say I'm racist for saying that Asians like rice. You just stereotype me as some sort of a mean, negative racist. That's not what I said. I just said Asians like rice, which on average is true. I love Asians. Like where are we going with this? So this is one of those things where I'm like, come on, guys, can we fix this, please? If someone's like, hey, you're Asian, you probably like rice. I know people that lose their stuff, and I'm like, come on, you can just say no. Just say no. I go, you can just say, well, actually, my sister does, but I really don't. There, done. Like, wow. Why does it need to be any more? Why does it need to be more, guys? Can we just love each other, please? Let's see. Marcos, it is rare to meet someone who doesn't like chicken. Yeah, true. For me as well. I actually don't eat chicken too much, but I do love it. As in, like, I'm a vegetarian / vegan for the last couple years, so haven't eaten chicken in forever. But I always liked the taste of it, though. I ate it for a long time, many years ago. I don't eat it for environmental purposes, and I'll be honest, I actually don't think meat is good for us as human beings, but definitely not going into a nutritional debate. Remember, I'm the don't believe me, just science it guy. Let me know how you feel. Let's see. Told him for his fine. This guy should have recipes for me, right?
Still alive.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
there's no fiber here.
We had a bet
What the
going.
hell? PvE arena. Okay, turning back.
He does have stuff for me. Okay, I need to come back with money. Alright, that's good to know. Must come back with money. Okay. Alright, so these NPCs have stuff for us. Alright. Watermelon is delicious, I'll be honest. To answer your question, Phacil, it is a campaign made up of the people I did my first campaign with, and I have Shib in it as well. So we're all Norwegians, and Shib is the Brit. Oh, cool, man. That's super cool. I'm glad you guys had a good time. I'm assuming you all had a good time, Hank. Very nice. Are you guys continuing it? Was it a one-shot? What is it? Yeah, this is the thing. Most people love people, and this is, if you ask me, one of the bigger problems in the modern day and age. Like, we're getting so scared to just say stuff to each other. And again, I will make sure I do the neurological talk here again, just to make sure that everyone gets the context. Our brain will always, I don't care who you think you are, it will always judge a book by its cover. Okay? It is efficient. Your brain understands. If I do not judge a book by its cover, I might starve to death, and I hope you guys all understand that's not very handy. Okay, so your brain will just be like, well, okay, well, apparently Asians like rice, and apparently, I don't know, white people like potatoes. I don't know what all the stereotypes are, but that's what your brain does. So if you accept that to be true, then maybe it's time we also say, well, in that case, I'll just let you judge a book by its cover, and then we can talk about it. And then if you do end up being a racist bastard, then I will actually properly dislike you. But until then, I'm just gonna assume you just followed your brain's instincts. See, we can do that too. There we go. Back to other topics. Unless you guys want to continue, of
Can
course.
I ask where is the
Exactly.
shield relay?
The shield relay? What relay?
The body shield. I thought that I can craft it, but
I have no idea. Probably survival? My guess is it's the survival one. That would be my guess, actually. Can I...
oh, here, Holtzman shield.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Iron ingot and party, so opposite.
Iron ingot. Gonna be away for a while and watch an episode of anime. Have fun, man. Say hello to Shib. No worries at all. I'll probably grab their blood, I realized. You're so real for that, Phacil. No worries. It's true though.
Sector
Like,
weather
let me
alert. A large
get...
sandstorm
Okay.
is approaching.
I want you guys to understand, right? that if you just accept that someone stereotyping you for how you look does not make them racist, then the world changes because you start understanding, oh, it's just human. Stereotyping people is just human. Done, right? But so if you're like, well, actually, Phacil, I met this guy the other... Well, look. If someone stereotypes you, don't instantly throw them into you are the scum of the earth category, okay? You just wait and you just say, what do you mean by that? And you're like, well, it's true, right? On average, Asians like rice, right? Well, yeah, I guess so. I was like, so why would you say it like that? Do you have a problem with Asians? Do you just say, are you just trying to state something? Are you trying to be funny? Like, well, we're like, no, I was just stating something. I was stating the obvious, right? It's like, okay, then done, right? And they're like, well, actually, Phacil, you know, there's some hidden intent. Is there? Are you sure? maybe they were just trying to make conversation and they don't know how to properly communicate that. Maybe I don't know, maybe that person made them feel really insecure and so they felt like they needed to say something about that person to compensate for that feeling. I can name a bunch of other reasons as to why someone would say stuff like that that isn't downright Disney evil, okay? And so if you take all of these possibilities away, like, you're basically saying to people, you're not allowed to say anything. If you say anything, you are evil and you suck. It's like, but... but there's a problem, guys. Because if we're not allowed to say anything, then we're gonna miss out on the best part of life. Which is, here we go, maximum cliche. Getting to know each other. Learning from one another. Realizing that some of the people you might superficially hate are actually people you could learn to love very easily.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
The best part of life, guys. Whoa. Whoa. Where are we at? Let's see. It's an ongoing campaign. Nice. Enjoy, Hank. Enjoy. I'm assuming he's gone already. That's why 2IQ is scared of women. But that's the point. That's the point. Like, you guys are super smart. Like, I read the thing. Oh, crap. One second. I read the thing 2IQ typed the other day about him talking to a girl. And I was like, that's the point. If you understand, especially if you actually do your best to pay attention to a lot of the gibberish I say, like, just remember, people are nice. And so you can jump onto stuff like that, right? And so 2IQ did that really well. He was like, hey, I don't want to make sure you know I'm not a creeper. I just wanted to say I think you're really pretty. You know, the combination of those two phrases is amazing. If you just said, hey, I think you're really pretty, might be awkward, okay? But if you say, hey, I want you to know I'm not a creeper, what you're saying is, look, I realize that maybe this is out of place. Maybe you don't appreciate this. At the same time, I feel like I would not be myself if I didn't say this to you out loud. And so therefore, I think you're really pretty. You said it in a lot less words, but you did say it. Which, in most cases, people appreciate. Because what you're doing is you're maintaining your integrity. You're being authentic. And so, how many people don't like authenticity? And I can go into the biology of it, but the answer to that is no one. Oh, let's see. 2IQ mentioned. Yes! Yes! You have to tell us when you get a date, 2IQ. Everyone's curious now. You are literally our peak interest. Phacil Gaming is all about the 2IQ stories now. Warframe racism is just assuming everyone you talk to outside of Warframe is either a new player or an L6 man. Yeah, your brain is doing the same thing. That's just judging people. Let's see. Hello, Kogo. How are you doing? We're doing good, man. We were on the topic of stereotyping is not the same as racism. Racism, like, I can give you examples of racism. Racism is someone believing that you have less of a right to live or to be happy or to survive than they do because of how you look or where you were born. Okay? Yes, agreed, guys. No debate, not okay, way too far. All right? Unacceptable. You know how little people fall into that category? Like, so when someone says, hey, Asians like rice, they didn't say, you have to die now, Phacil, because you were born on the wrong side of the planet. That's not what they said. They said, I think you like rice because of how you look. And they'd be right, in my case.
Oh.
It's just like, we need to nuance the crap out of that, guys, please. Let's nuance. Let us nuance. How many things have I found, actually? 17 out of 18, 30, 44. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Only one more of the orange ones on 14 camps. Well, the camps are always hard, I think, to do.
Nice.
I guess we go here. Let's see. A car appeared at your veranda. Who is it? You're definitely gonna get a date, dude. You already told the story of how you actually mustered up the courage to talk to a random girl you thought was pretty. So you just keep doing this and then you win. And so does the girl. Where do I go from here, actually? Here? I think it's here. I'm gonna end up with a kid the same way. Okay, alright, 2IQ. Alright. Maybe no. I feel like maybe no. Rental wants to know. I feel like Rental maybe likes you and she doesn't want to say it out loud. Boom, got her, guys, live on stream. Clip it. Clip it. Alright, let's see. I absolutely love the nuance there. I appreciate you, Google. I appreciate you. This is the thing, though. This is the thing I'm trying to spread. Positivity and love. And you're gonna find it in a lot more places than you think if you just get past the superficial. And believe it or not, someone looking at me and saying, hey, you're Asian, you must like rice, is not racism. Okay? If they were wrong and I didn't like rice, it was still not racism. It is stereotyping. It is their brain doing what their brain is supposed to do, which is conserve energy. And so therefore they looked at me, they went into their hippocampus, they thought, usually people that look like that like rice. Maybe I should say that out loud to see if he likes the way I start conversation. Okay? Which in my case I would. But that's the whole nuance I'm trying to make, right? Like I have a friend, he's I don't know what the politically correct term is. He's black, all right? He calls himself black. He's freaking black, all right? And he's like, I love chicken and watermelon. And so if someone's like, hey, so do you like chicken? And you can tell that they're kind of scared to say it. If you also mid-conversation, of course, not randomly. You'll be like, yeah, and watermelon too. That shit's delicious, right? And so if you just accept stereotyping does not make someone evil, right? It just makes them human. That's all it does. And I'll admit, the very best of us, but you could argue now, the very best of us in this day and age, do their best to not stereotype because we know we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But our brain will instinctively do it. And I say in this day and age, because if we did this, back when we lived in caves, we'd be dead, guys. Because we'd be wasting way too much energy, alright? So just keep that in mind. Fun facts. Alright, we go over here. Game's going well, bud. Thank you so much. Not sure about the full backstory, but I believe in you, 2IQ. Everyone believes in 2IQ. He's gonna tell us good stories, and then he's gonna post pictures of his first date with this new person that he hasn't met yet. It's gonna be great. Everyone knows. Thank you. Much appreciated, Rental. Thank you for the clip.
I'm burning? What? Why?
Why are you burning? That's a good question.
Okay, I'm dead. Please.
Don't do that.
I'm not? Okay. Random
Let's
burning?
see. Heck yeah, Marcos. Back from vacation? Wait. Oh yeah, are you still on vacation? That's a good question, actually. Can't type all of the vacation on the phone, but it was great. Have to share images. Okay. Share the images. Aha! I found the last one. Yes! Here we go. No! Sneaky deaky. What about culture? Is it considered stereotyping too? Yes! Everything's stereotyping, guys. Everything's stereotyping. If a teacher walks into the class and he opens a PowerPoint that's all white background, there's a bunch of text on it, your brain says, oh god, this is gonna be boring. You don't know. You don't know if it's gonna be boring. But that's what your brain says, okay? So are you an ass now? Maybe. Is it likely though? No. Because your brain just did instinctively what it's supposed to do, and it protected you from wasting unnecessary energy. That's all that happened. That's the only thing that happened. So now you could argue, okay, so when does this turn into something bad? Well, if you like, if it's no longer you just stereotyping instinctively, and it's something you fundamentally believe, like I said just now, where you're like, I don't think that this is something that's stereotypical at all. It's just me believing that I and my species are the superior race. It's like, okay, all right, guys. I will definitely stop defending that category of people.
Oh, wait up.
But I repeat, very, very rare. Very rare human beings. Where do we go from here? Hey, there's a camp here actually.
I'm trying to
Oh yeah.
manage the rate, a trainer.
No! Why did the key not work? Sorry.
I probably think know where she's supposed to be. So
Got her.
I'm gonna try to look for her.
Wait, no, I came back. I played DRG today. Basically. Wizard. Derogatory. Alright. Alright then. So my advice to you guys, the next time, this works both ways for the record. Just remember, it's not just people stereotyping you. You stereotype people all the time. Okay? And so if you remember that, the next time you run into someone and you're like, wow, what an ass. Just for a second, train yourself, pause, and be like, maybe I should check if he's an ass. Right? And you ask. You simply ask. No judgment, nothing. You just ask, may I ask what you meant by that? Because it came across like you were being an ass, and I'd like to double check. And if you say it like that, you know how few people are like, no, you observed that correctly. I was actually... right? Like, you know, most people will be like, what? Right? That's how most people react. Because most people will be like, holy crap, did I? Yeah. And they'll be like, no. It's like, well, yeah. And it's one of the best conversations to have.
Someone's here.
Okay.
I choppy.
The hell?
Oh,
Can I
pretty good on here.
move or whatever the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna skip the camps here for now because I did everything else. I'm just gonna leave the camps for at the very last of this game because I feel like that's the hardest to do. To the Haga Rift, then? Is that the next area? Probably West Vermilius Cap. What do I need here? Oh yeah, two intels, 2 of the orange things, and 1 of the mining things. Okay. Did I get all the intel here? I did. Is this my base? Oh, is this my base? I didn't place this. Did I? Maybe I did actually. I don't remember. Oh, I need to do this intel. Okay, we'll fly there. Oh, I need to be strategical about this. Here. And then clockwise. Alright. Okay. Alright, very rare human beings, but they're easy to find in certain locations. Yes, isn't that great? They all clump up for us.
Can you switch the gun?
This is, if you want a really fun fact, the people that usually don't like social media, and that are very well scientifically educated, they will say this is one of the biggest problems social media has. This group of people that is downright evil, whatever you want to call it, that we're talking about now, social media let these people unite. And one of the best stories I've ever heard was basically they said, you know, the village idiot used to be the village idiot. So everyone was just like, oh, well, you know, Bob's one of us, but he's an idiot, right? And so if you had a village meeting, people were just like, people would be like, all right, so we should work together to get the food. And then Bob would be like, yeah, we should stab each other for food, right? And then people would be like, Bob, please sit back down. Right? And then the meeting would continue, okay? But nowadays, right, Bob sets up a Facebook page and finds all the other Bobs, right, across the planet. And now, Bob is like, see, I told you I was right. look at how many people agree with me. It's like,
It's how
Oh,
we
it's like-
should reverse psychology.
it's like actually, not that many people agree with you, Bob. Yes, they do. Look, I have 5,000 people. It's like, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure you're outnumbered with the other, 7.9 something billion of us, but okay. Okay, Bob. And most of us are like, you can't talk to Bob. Just leave Bob alone. And now the Bobs are taking over in some places. And sometimes people are like, well, maybe these Bobs have a point. No, the Bobs don't have a point. Okay, they don't. They've never had a point. Right? They know they don't have a point. So, like, there's actually really good psychological research done during COVID time, I believe it was, where you would think, okay, if you go to like right-wing extremist media, right? So if you were to join a Facebook group of like, the KKK or whatever racist group you can think of, right? You would think, okay, these are going to be all, Republican / whatever, right? Right wing, right? That's not what it is in practice. In practice, the political orientation someone is completely irrelevant to what type of group they join. So there's people that are like, on paper, you would call them left-wing extremists that join the KKK and vice versa. Right? So it gives you an idea, because then you're like, wait, so what is this actually about? And it's just people trying to belong. It's Bob trying to find his place. Because Bob might be an idiot, but Bob is also human. And Bob wants to belong. Alright? So, long story short, we just need to find a way to love each other. Alright. Let's see. Such as the body shop I work at. Maybe, but it's probably not that simple. Probably not that simple. I gotta say that next time. Oh yeah, that's because I'm an ass. If you say that, people will laugh actually. And then technically you're not an ass, which is even more funny. Because then you're like, wait, so if I admit I'm an ass and people think I'm funny for it, I'm not an ass? It's like, well, depends on what you did, what you said, why you said it, how you said it. So, yes. Let's see. I'm back from driving at least. I didn't crash unlike the first week when I started. Oh, I'm glad you're well, man. Holy crap, you crashed the first week. You gotta be safe, Jake. I'm gonna say this once, alright? But it's not like in video games, right? I know you understand that, but like, it's not. There's no respawn points. There's no turn off gore, right? There's none of that. That's not how it works. So please be safe. Honestly, if someone asks me if I'm bad at driving, I'll tell them no. But Greeks tend to be bad. Driving on the bad side of the road, I have some experience. Okay, right? Please. Marcos, practice. Terra has a special kind of breed of... No, that's not true. I played Terra as well. Most of the people in there are absolutely fantastic and loving. Or that were in there, sorry. Game no longer there.
Game died.
Yes,
Sadly.
but our negativity bias is going to only notice Bob, okay? And all of Bob's buddies. Right, and then our brain is going to be like, see, I knew it, the world's a terrible place. Confirmation bias on top of it. And then Bob is like, see, I told you we're right. Everyone's paying attention to us because we're so freaking right. It's like... Please. Exactly, Google. Exactly. Isn't that great? If you just consider how wonderful that is, it's fantastic. No, please, not this again.
What the hell?
I guess we go here. Let's see. So yeah, you can say people kind of gravitate to certain areas. Yes, I've told you guys this before. Right? I'll give you another example. A different category Bob, but still a Bob. So Bob is all negativity, guys. I'm sorry if one of you is called Bob. I'm not talking to you specifically, alright? I'm just using it metaphorically. But I talked to you guys about this before. But narcissism, for example, I believe the statistic, one of the better psychological researches, the statistic is that 3 to 6% of us have narcissistic tendencies. So we're not full-on narcissists, but we have things we do, say, believe that lean into narcissism, okay? But we also know, in practice, that out of all those narcissists, just about all of them end up at some point in their life in higher level, like, not all of them, of course, but a very high percentage of them end up in high levels of management. That is not a coincidence, okay? So They clump up for us, okay? But sometimes it's really bad for society. I'm just saying. So it's complicated, but at the same time really simple. Which basically, the answer to all of it is just... Let's... What? Let me stab him. It's just, let's be happy, take care of each other, be loving, be caring, understand that we're all really simple animals and that we need to overrule our basic instincts in order to be the best version of ourselves. Boom. Someone clip it, slogan, new like where's Susan when you need her? I need a new banner. Alright. Something like that. Alright.
Flower.
Flower? I like it, thank you. Honestly, I don't know crap about political terms, so I can't diss someone being left-handed or right-handed, no worries. There's no Queen of England, and there's no Easter Bunny. Alright, got you. You only scraped a relative's car? I hope they didn't mind. That is fair. The raffle's almost full, that's true, guys. I think it's 1 or 2 more commands, and then we raffle. And I give one of you guys 15 bucks. Let's do. Someone change the color. Take away Marcos' color, guys. Make it hot pink. Actually, I think Rental has a pink she likes. Here we go. Time for Rental pink. Or someone else's pink. Maybe orange. Maybe a hydration check. Let's see. Do you want the old guild pink or the new guild pink? There's a new guild pink. Whichever one you want, honestly. Alright. Oh, and just to make sure I add the disclaimer, which I always do. All of this is just my opinion and my interpretation
I'm dead again.
of my life, okay? That's all it is.
Okay.
They are not facts, just like just about anything you'll ever hear or read is not a fact. It is very rarely a fact. Extremely rarely even. We go here? I feel like there's something here. This rock is way too big to not have something, right? Let's see. On behalf of the guild, I grant you the color of the old guild. Alright. No, it didn't make it. 3 more points, guys. Where's the hydration check? Really? There's nothing here? This rock is so big. Huh?
Improved posture, healthy shoulders.
Thank you.
These sound appealing?
Sit up straight, guys. It's raffle time. It's raffle time, guys. You stop it. Stop it with the RTS terms. Alright, guys. If you type ! join raffle, you get a chance to win 15 bucks by yours truly.
We are using this only to fill the raffle. I am one of those people. Hydration check, posture check, check your food consumption, check your body and your mind. Pause. A healthy body is.
Check your body and your mind. Let's see. What a raffle. Yeah, you guys filled up the raffle. Holy crap, you guys are pumping out the raffles. Fun fact for you guys, I don't mind spending up to like I calculated for myself somewhere between 90 to 120 bucks a month. You guys are nowhere near that. You're not using Oxy tokens fast enough. Let's see.
Ban rental from the raffle. You will min-max it.
Why are you banning yourself from the raffle? You guys are going way too fast. I like it. I don't mind. We can do 2 back to back. Actually, I do mind. Can you wait until the timer ends? Because I'm pretty sure I didn't code that correctly. I didn't have someone like Google or something to help me with that code. So I think if you guys do 2 raffle fills too fast, it'll break. It'll break it. Points. The command to change the color is color. This means you spell color wrong by putting a U in it. What? What? What do you mean? IQ? This has nothing? Okay, guess we go here. Alright.
Let's break IT. I love breaking stuff, especially games and codes.
No! Alright, I'll be honest with you. I don't know what's gonna happen then. Is really... Wait. Let me check. Is normal the only one in the... Wait, let me double check this. This is weird. It shouldn't be. Let's see. Raffle. Oh no, it's not. He's not. He's not. Alright. Wait, is he? Oh no, no. It's Normal and Marcos. Alright. Exclamation mark join raffle, guys, with 2 F's. Exclamation mark join raffle. You have 12 minutes. You guys can type exclamation mark join raffle in 12 minutes. I believe in you.
I forgot how to spell it.
Who needs a vehicle when you can run that far? Let's see. Stop breaking my code, please. I gotta go eat, but since I've been up for 14 hours, I'm probably gotta go to sleep. Exclamation mark join raffle, Jake, and then you can go to sleep, man. Let's see. Hello, Lucy.
PvP area. Okay.
Yeah, certain. I think the green icons are PvP area.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the trainer.
No, no trouble. Please tell me the join raffle
somewhere
command doesn't affect the next raffle. No, it doesn't. It shouldn't anyway. It'd be really weird if it did. I'm pretty confident I didn't code that in there. If I did, it's okay. Take the freebie. Oh, oy, this guy. Alright, got him. It's only 2 p.m. Okay, no worries. Oh, oh, where is he?
Damn, empty.
He's empty. Got him. Alright. Guys, we be respectful to Phacil's wishes and we will wait on the second raffle. I appreciate it. I will do my best to code the second raffle out so we can trigger 2 raffles without it panicking.
Satario.
I feel like right now Kugo, who's like an actual coder, he's nodding. He's like, young Padawan mistake. Yes. I'm pretty confident that's what he's doing right now. He's like,
Okay, I might find it.
what?
Hope
What?
I won't get eaten by a worm.
Reveal yourself.
Whoa.
Get here.
No. Got him. I did test code. I just didn't expect there to be 2 raffles. Are you saying you would test for 2 raffles? That's interesting, actually. I feel like an experienced coder would probably. Okay, alright. While waiting, I think we should all like the stream. Oh, thank you for the advertising, Kogo. I appreciate it, bud. Much appreciated.
Crossroads 3.
Always test code. Indeed. I thought I did. Not enough, apparently. Is this? What's... Maybe I make the raffle timer shorter. Might be an idea too, actually. Wait, is it based on Oxy token spent? Yeah, it is. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder if pure lemon juice would mix well with strawberry lemonade. Wow. I don't know, actually. I'm not much of a drinker anymore. I used to drink a bit of alcohol, never much, but maybe. Wait, have I done this one? I've done this one, actually. Never mind. Mistake. If there's nothing inherently precluding 2 raffles from occurring at the same time, it should be assumed to be possible. Yeah, but the problem is it uses the same OBS sources, so it's just going to overwrite this one, and it's going to be really weird, I think. Maybe I make it so if we fill 2 raffles, it adds the raffle, so it still gives it to 1 person, but then it's $30. Kind of like our own our own little hype train. It's a Twitch mechanic thing apparently. We're raffling today indeed.
Okay, this is strange. Like, I'm at the trade post and there are like no traders.
What?
Oh, okay.
Probably
I'm
latency.
taking back. Yeah, they've been hiding on the other side of the wall.
Basically. I don't drink once, I just have 3 bottles of alcohol that my brother got me for my 21st. Oh, okay. You can do it on occasions, I would say, if you're someone who enjoys an alcoholic beverage, but the nurse in me was like, well, to maximize your happiness, my advice would definitely be to just not drink. Never get in the habit of it. Where do we go? That's a pretty
Yeah, I explored a bit to the west, so there should be some more. Do you see the map as I'm exploring it, or you
No.
need to like?
No, I only see what I've seen.
Okay. It's strange.
Let's see. I appreciate you, Marcos. I won't say it. I won't pop it up either. No worries at all. I am saying from a code testing programming practice perspective. Happy to go into more detail after stream or some other time if you would like. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. I will show you my spaghetti code. You definitely are being very demeaning and you are definitely not stereotyping. Confident you are ass. Very confident. Let's see, I could never be a vocal streamer hum copyrighted tunes. Honestly, I've actually gotten quite a few copyrighted streams, so I can't make money off of it. I don't care though, I'll be honest. YouTube is like, oh, you messed up. I'm like, I guess so. They're like, wait, what? They're like, are we done?
Yeah. I messed up, of course not. You messed up.
It's like, alright, well, GG, I guess, well played. I'm not sure what you're... Like, alright. Very cool. But what if you go viral on this video, Phacil, and then you don't make money off of it? Well, then I don't make money off of it. Are we done? That's just dumb, Phacil. Okay, sure. Are we done now? See? That's how easy it is, guys. Let's see. Lucy can confirm. She won't though because she's a lurker. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Honestly, I feel like if I could take away our innate desire to want money, that would make the world a crazy... It's already a beautiful place, but a much more beautiful place would be my guess. Suspenser build is still good. What is this sub-thief console here? I feel like I need to break it. Whenever I'm 21, I'm just trying Jack Daniels whiskey and that's it. How come? Does your dad like it? Like, what's the reason you would want to try specifically Jack Daniels whiskey? I am very sorry then. I was being sarcastic, Google. Stop it. And now he's like, got you, noob. Got you, noob. Wait, this is Stern Space actually. So why does it say it's mine? How does that work? Open the door. Oh, almost. This is very interesting. Why does it say my name on Stern's base? Okay. Let's see. Vassals are great, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much, IQ. My coworkers don't understand that. They will. On their deathbed. I like how Whiskey laughed. He was like, "That's hilarious," and he's like, "Wait, that actually wasn't a joke."
It wasn't a joke. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it's actually true. He's like, well, that's true. That's actually true, guys. It's a bit dark. Yeah. I'll give it that much, but it's definitely true. Fun facts, nurse facts, guys. Nurse facts. Let's see. I thought so. I did not want to assume, dude. I would never do you like this, Kugel. If you guys, if you, okay, If I ever actually feel like I need to talk to you guys about something serious, I would never randomly do it. So if I think, okay, it's a topic I should talk about and maybe it's a little bit serious in tone, I'll do it in public just because I don't think it's that big of a deal, okay? But if it's something where I'm like, okay, this is probably a serious talk I need to have, I would never do it in public like this. I would send someone a message and say, hey, I would like to talk really quick the other day, right? I would give you guys context, right? That I'm not trying to attack you. I just want to make sure we clear the air, right? I don't want you to feel like I'm not communicating with you. 2 minutes, guys. Exclamation mark join raffle. Hank, exclamation mark join raffle, capital R. And then you can get into the raffle, get a chance to win 15 bucks by yours truly. And then you can give it back to me next time you come to the Netherlands at McDonald's or something like that. Let's see. The summer Hikaru died. It sounds like an interesting anime. Let's see. Vague. It's not a vague threat. I was being informing. It's the only alcohol that looks and tastes good, because if it isn't, why should I drink it? How do you know it tastes good if you've never tasted it? That's my question, actually. Is there actually nothing here?
You said that it's delicious.
You guys need to be better than that if that's what you're going with. I guess we go here. Let's see. What was the Socrates quote? I missed it. I missed it. No. The raffle money is 15 bucks. Whatever you guys want. Whoever wins it, I'll send you guys a message. So if you want it on PayPal, I'll send it on PayPal. If you want a Steam gift card, fine. If you want me to buy you a game, it's fine. Whatever you want, yes? Let's see. My one coworker keeps trying to pressure me into working overtime. I keep being like, aye, but I'm gonna go have a life outside of work. Even though I won't be leaving my house. That's the right way to live life. At some point in your life, you're gonna realize how much more ahead of a lot of these people you were mentally. If you stop caring about money now. No, stop it, Phacil. Stop breaking ornithopter. You know how expensive that is? JK, of course. Let's see. Honestly, if I ever enter and win the raffle, I just want more Oxy tokens. Okay. It's whatever you guys want. I just put 15 bucks because I'm not creative, alright? I'm a nurse. So if you guys are like, dude, there's a better reward, just let me know. But I wanted there to be some sort of like FOMO inducing mechanic. Hank! Hank cheated you guys. He came in last second, snatched it. Oh my goodness, Hank. Hank, send me your PayPal on Discord. Or whatever you wanted, of course. Alright guys, you can fill up the next raffle now. Let's see. It was something to the effect of failing is not failure. Staying down is. Exactly. This is how old that knowledge is, guys. Come on, can we get with the program? Socrates' program. Let's see. He hit us with the double F, guys.
Shout out to Hank for being a gotcha gamer and winning this.
Look at him being all fake. He's like, I never win this, guys. I swear, I never win it at all. All right, Hank. Fooling no one.
Let's go. Fill. Like emptying a bottomless pit.
Let's see. Speaking of, I never actually used either of these. Uh-oh. You have to add a voice. Okay, my voice is about to change because Normal's about to do it. No, so if you do the command, it says add exclamation mark voice, and then you type one of the ones next to it. I'll add more voices if you guys want more voices. I have no idea how that's gonna be. I just added it because I was busy trying to add stuff that you guys might find entertaining. So he's about to change my voice, and I have no idea what that's like. So we're gonna find out. Am I dead? That was a very bad. Actually, it was all skill. Really good time to open map. If you type question mark voice, it should give you options.
One quick notion, when you are on the vehicle, you don't take fall damage at all.
What? What did you say?
When you are on the bike or car or whatever, you don't take
fall damage. Yeah.
Fall damage.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Beat you to it. Let's see. Did it change the voice? I feel like it changed the voice, didn't
Look
it?
at them. They come to this place when they know they
Did it
are
change
not
the-
pure.
Wait,
Tenno use the keys, but they are mere trespassers.
Oh.
Only I, Vorf, know the true power of the void.
It's not working. The voice isn't working. Give me 1 sec to fix it. I know what happened. I forgot to start the app that it connects to. Then of course it does not work. Let me see, does it work now? Should work now. I'll give you back your points if you want. Oh, rest well, Jake. Thank you for hanging out, but TTS is exclamation mark TTS. It's just exclamation mark TTS. It's still not working. Why is it not working? Let me give you back your points. Normal add points. I think it's 300. No one.
I'm so cool.
It's not working. I give you back your points, normal. All right. Okay, I will fix voice after this. I'm sorry. Fix voice command. There we go. Okay, I fix. All right. It's not working. Why is the voice not working? A med story? You want a medical story? That's what that is. Normal just realized how many commands are in here. He's like, wait, I've been in here for so long, and Phacil actually has commands in here? What the crap? Alright. I usually let you guys pick a story. So tell me what type of theme you want. Do you want a happy medical story? Do you want a philosophical learning moment in my life? Do you want blood and gore? Do you want something nasty? Something that's going to make me lose monetization? Like what are we aiming for? Give me what we aim for. We need to take a break actually. And then we do the med story. Let's see. We didn't have anything but color last time. You know how long we've had these commands, normal? I'm gonna go back to like a really old stream and give you a clip at some point. No worries. I appreciate that you're just happy being here, but no worries at all. You want a happy story? Okay, let us take a break first. I feel like this is really good cliffhanger. I appreciate you, normal, for helping out with the content. I will do happy story after we get back. Let's see. I should be like, we'll do a happy story after the break. And then, okay, give me a second. Let me practice this. Sorry, Fast, I would get on, but Lucy and my dad are getting along too well. Ah, no worries. Have fun. Have fun with the Genshin. No problem at all. All right, here we go, guys. All right, thank you so much, Normal, for asking for a happy medical story. Much appreciated. I will do a happy story after the break. Catch you in 5. All right, we're back. Welcome back from the break. I'm definitely not doing the standard YouTube voice. Unacceptable. Give me 1 sec to write out this sandstorm before
doing
I.
Doing it well. Doing
Yeah,
it to do it
I was
good.
like right in the middle of it, out of nowhere.
All right, I appreciate your input. Wait, what happened? Sandstorm?
Yeah, I was like riding around the map, discovering locations and shit, and out of nowhere.
We got
Storm.
another raffle. Oh no, we got. I can do a raffle actually. Exclamation mark! Join raffle, guys. All right, so Hank, make sure you actually send me a message on Discord, please, because I'm gonna forget who won the raffles.
Do the standard YouTube voice, Plaza. I love it. It's content, I swear.
Okay, definitely no. Definitely no. I appreciate it though, Marcos. I appreciate it. Let's see. How many Oxy tokens do we get if we want tokens instead of money? Probably 1,500. That's like 1,500 minutes. So, woo. 25 hours worth. So that's like 8 streams worth. Let's see. Okay. I can do. I feel like I can do Happy Medical Story to this tune. That's not too bad. It should be alright. That should be okay. Okay. Alright, normal. I still owe you a Happy Medical Story. Yeah, basically a lifetime supply. Alright. You have to attach the words, Marcos. Okay, you got it. Okay. Actually, I can tell you a story about the patient I had today. Funny enough, because this is a happy story. This is a good happy story. Okay, but it starts very dark, which is what makes it such a happy story. Okay, so I had a patient. We're gonna call her Barbara. Okay, that's not her name, of course, but we're gonna call her Barbara. Okay, Barbara is an older lady. Barbara's in her 60s. Barbara has, let me see, 2 kids and I believe 3 or 4 grandkids. I believe it's 4, but I've only seen 3. Barbara, about, we'll say a couple weeks ago, Barbara wasn't feeling too well. Barbara was feeling fluish. She had a runny nose. She basically felt like she was just getting a bit sick. You know, it's that time of the year. She was a bit tired. She's getting close to like oh no, actually she's just retired. And so she wasn't feeling fantastic, long story short. So she was just, you know, doing what most of us do when we don't feel well. We lay down, we try to, we eat our back in the day chicken soup, or, you know, we just try to feel better over time, hydrate well, etc. She was doing that for quite some time, for I believe like 5 to 6 days. And on the sixth day, at some point with her family there, she started feeling a really, really heavy pain on her chest. On her sternum is what it's called. It's like the middle of your chest. And after she started feeling that pain,
What the heck?
she stopped being responsive. And her family had to perform CPR on her. Because what they realized at that moment is she wasn't fluish. She was having a heart attack. That's what was happening. And her family performed CPR on her. And they called the ambulance and they did everything exactly the way they needed to do. Now in this situation, which is a very dire situation, unlike in the movies, we never know whether someone's going to recover. There's too many factors. How old are you? How fit is your body? What have you gone through? Do you have diabetes? Do you have pulmonary problems? There's a bunch of factors. So we just don't know. And they actually had to perform CPR on her for quite some time. I believe it was like somewhere between 6 to 8 minutes. Now, by the time Barbara got to the hospital, with the ambulance, of course, she was already intubated, so she had a tube down her throat to help her breathe, and she wasn't awake anymore. We couldn't talk to her. And so she gets to the hospital, like she's in a very, very dire condition. And whenever someone comes into the hospital like that, in such a again, it's a happy story, guys. Whenever they come into the hospital in such a dire scenario, like most of the time it's a doctor, sometimes it's the nurses, but we'll do our best to at least partially mentally prep the family for the possibility, the very real possibility, that she's not going to survive this. Okay? And so in this case, it was me. So like I was the one talking to the family members, who are obviously all very distraught at what happened. And so they're all crying, they're all emotional, and I explained to them what we're going to be doing, which is we're going to be keeping her body as stable as we can keep it, so that hopefully her body, her organs can, I don't know what the English term is, but the blood can start circulating properly again, and it can hopefully repair the damage that was done due to her heart not pumping for somewhere between 6 to 8 minutes. But again, of course, like I said, we do have to prep them mentally for the possibility that this is not going to end well. And so I said to them, I said, if I were to give you guys the full scale of it, best case scenario, we're going to be doing our best to make her body stable. And then within 24 to 48 hours, we're going to see if she wakes up. So in the best case scenario, tomorrow we press a button, we stop her sleep medication, and then she opens her eyes, panicking because she just woke up in the hospital with a tube down her throat. And then she tries to basically punch me, and then I'll be really happy. That's how I said it to him, right? And I said, because if she does that, that means her brain is fully functional, everything's fine, and we made it in time. You guys did a fantastic job, and she'll be okay. That's what we're going for. That's the ideal, okay? I said, worst case scenario, tomorrow we press a button, we stop her sleep medication, she does absolutely nothing, and then we kind of have to accept that her brain's no longer there, and so even though the rest of her body is still functional, she's not, right? And the grandma and mom, as you guys know her, is no longer there. That's worst case. And I said there's a bunch of scenarios in the middle, but the truth is it's too much detail. Just assume that these are the two extremes, okay? Either she wakes up great, or she absolutely does nothing, absolutely terrible, okay? Well, this is the way I explained it to them. So family's emotional, they appreciate the explanation, of course, and then that's how it went. Well, fast forward 24 hours, we press the button, and she doesn't wake up. However, she does do something. There seems to be some movement there, and we can't quite place what it is. We're not confident. We're like, maybe we just need to give her more time. Maybe her brain just needs more time to recover, okay? So that's what we did. Now, to make the story a little bit shorter, because she was on the intensive care for weeks, like I said, this was basically the first 2 weeks of her being there. And during those 2 weeks that she was there, she also got pneumonia, and actually her heart went into ventricular fibrillation as well, which means it stopped pumping again. And so again, we needed to perform CPR on her. And so the doctors and the nurses, myself included, you know, it's whenever someone's in a situation like this, we're pretty scared for the outcome. We're pretty confident where this is going. And so crazy enough, fast forward to today, Barbara is a fantastically fun, happy human being who's really grateful for all the care that we've given her, really enjoys my company. We had a good talk about all her hobbies, and I removed basically the last piece of medical equipment that was in her body today. And she's going to be going to the ward tomorrow. And I saw her family again today, and they saw me there the first day, and so I said, this is the ending we hope for every single time. We don't always get it, but we're very happy. And then they started crying, and that's my job. So if you ever don't know what to do, become a nurse, guys. What was the quote generator? I hope you enjoyed that story, Normal. This is a true story, okay? Happy endings exist, bud.
Oh, find better shield. Yay.
What was the quote? I missed the quote. Whiskey exclamation mark join raffle on the stream. Chance for $15.
busy not getting killed.
Okay, alright.
I don't need the money. I'll let anyone else enjoy a bit of
Okay.
richness
Yeah, that's nice of
or
you.
whatever the.
That's super good of you, man.
Oh.
Spreading the oxytocin. Thank you so much, Whiskey.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting dehydrated. I need
Let's see.
to
Happy for the
also-
happy ending, but man, that did wake up some old bad memories. Yeah, it's not always a happy ending, but it is often enough a happy ending. And we need to count our
The hell?
wins. We're definitely gonna count our losses, so we need to make sure we count our wins. That is how it is, guys. Count the win every time.
Oh, level 20. Yay.
Hooray, that is a heartwarming moment. No way I could live that kind of responsibility. Of course you can, man. You get used to it. Bit by bit, man. That's not how your mind works. You don't go from no responsibility to that responsibility. You build it up over time. Just like everything. Something to the effect of treat everyone as if they would be dead by midnight. There you go. Wow. That is crazy. Alright, the generator knows. The generator knows. You guys are right. Isn't it spooky? Maybe I accidentally built AI into it. I don't know. I feel like that's something that could happen. Probably not. You mentioned the ideal ending is that the patient would try to punch you after waking up in the hospital. Am I allowed to ask if that has ever happened? Yeah. Plenty, actually. That's a really good sign. I'll explain it to you guys. This is my shtick. I'm a neurology specialized nurse. So think about it like this, okay? If your heart stops working, it stops pumping, okay? If your lungs stop working, you stop breathing. If your kidneys stop working, you stop peeing, okay? If your liver stops working, you start poisoning yourself, right? So the primary function of each organ disappears, logically, right? I don't mind answering. You guys can always ask me anything, of course. And so just think about it like this. If the brain stops working, you stop being present, okay? You stop being conscious. And conscious is a hard word, right? It's like, what the heck does being conscious mean, right? And conscious, the concept of consciousness is definitely a highly debated topic. But funny enough, I enjoy how Wikipedia phrases it. And consciousness, according to Wikipedia, is your ability to understand that you are not just like you in your head, in your little bubble, right? That's not what you are. You are part of a very, very big world with a very, very complex system that we usually call society, okay? And if you understand that, then you are conscious, okay? So that is what you lose. That's one of the first things you lose if you have a serious problem with your brain. And so imagine it like this. Imagine she's asleep because we're keeping her asleep, right? To stabilize her body, medical detail. So if I now stop the sedation, the sleep medication, what's going to happen, in theory, if her brain is working, is it's going to wake up. But the last thing she's going to remember is her having that pain on her chest. And then, you know, basically your world going dark and black. So now you wake up, and first of all, you're sore because you've been laying still for a while. Second of all, you have a tube down your throat. And if I usually say, if I put a finger down your throat, you're not going to be happy with me. This thing goes quite a bit further than the back of your mouth, okay? And so she's going to feel like she needs to, like she's gagging, like she's choking. It's a terrible feeling, right? And so add to that she's probably got some IVs and some some hematoma, some places where we poked her with needles. She has a catheter, there's something in your bladder, there's something in your nose to help feed you. So there's stuff everywhere, right? So you wake up like you're in a nightmare, okay? What do you think the normal reaction is to that? If I told you tomorrow you wake up like that. So tell me what your normal reaction would be to that, right? And so if you think about that for just a second, you'll be like, okay, I get why someone would punch you. So yeah, it happens plenty. And if it does, great. Usually we tie up someone's wrists just to make sure they don't actually punch a nurse. But they can definitely punch a nurse. Oh, no. I was trying to craft stuff. Come here. 147 on the raffle, guys. Yeah, exactly. It's panic. I tried to escape the dentist place where I got my wisdom teeth removed. That was my first anesthesia experience. Exactly. I love how sometimes this gun pushes them back like that. That's so dope. $126, guys. $126. Here? Yes, it's here. Have I done this? Oh, I have done this actually. Okay, just need to go up then.
Oh, I've got.
I woke up and thought I'd been kidnapped. Exactly, yeah. So this is a completely normal reaction. This means your brain's working, and so therefore nurses and doctors are happy. Not that you're escaping, by the way, but that you want to escape. We're happy that you want to escape, not that you're actually escaping. It's probably good if I nuance here. So, nurses everywhere were like, did you just tell them they should escape? Okay, all right, let me nuance, guys. You're not supposed to actually escape. You're supposed to have the desire to escape. That means your brain's working, okay? Let's see. The anesthesiologist never gave me a countdown to going under. Ooh, that is a poor mistake. Rookie mistake, Mr. Anesthesiologist. Just having a conversation, then oh my god, the Russians got me. Exactly. This is a pretty common reaction to anesthesia. I like it. That's exactly how it works. Do I have enough metal? I don't. Who won? Normal did it. This guy. All right, Normal, send me your PayPal or whatever you want to receive on Discord, please.
Damn, I think I might be dead again.
Congrats, Normal. He won. Yeah, he's confused because Poland usually doesn't win. No, I'm JK. JK. Phacil's racist.
Normal for being a winning gambler.
Phacil's racist against Polish people. Shout out to Normal. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Poland is usually the first one out. Alright. Oh, I was right. See, I told you guys. I'm not racist. I'm just accurate. Just accurate, guys. Where's the metal? I need metal. I need darts. What time is it? Ah, we're good. We're still good on time. I don't think I've discovered this. Metal, please. Now I gotta find my pay. Or bank subscription might work, but I feel like they're probably gonna take quite a bit of money from you if we do it by bank. Just however you want to receive it is fine with me, Normal. Do I have blood already? Yes, I do. What happened?
I just like super juked the
Maxi juke?
worm. Yeah,
Yes.
he was like
The worm?
2 meters behind me, and I like 180 the motorcycle and drive under him.
Nice jukes, dude. What the crap? Let's see. Fun fact. Catheters are the worst thing I've ever had to feel. And yeah, exactly. This is just one of the things we put in your body on an ICU. Do you see? I'll add to your fun fact. Thank you for that, actually. That's good for people to know. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like ICU nurses are not dark and grim at all. I'm just gonna assume you guys believe me too. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. I need darts. Really badly, actually. Where's the metal?
I have like 800.
Let's see. Catheters suck. I don't know if I say it's the worst thing ever, but I didn't enjoy it. Yeah. I feel like most people are on board with how Lucy feels about catheters. For those of you that don't know, a catheter goes into the urethra. You can Google that. U-R-E-T-H-R-A. Urethra.
Okay.
Alright. Have a good one,
Juke
Marcos. Thank you for hanging out, but I appreciate you. Also, thank you for all the clips. I have no more ammo. What? One day I will understand the feeling. I hope not. Let's see. Yeah, exactly what 2IQ says. You do not want to understand the feeling. And no, you don't want to know the fastest way to need a catheter. Alright. I forget sometimes I have to protect you guys against yourselves. Alright.
Okay.
Dart time. I need more darts.
The time I'm gonna get eaten.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe.
remember you lose the motorcycle too.
Yeah. Oh, low fuel. Okay.
You lose the motorcycle
Yeah.
too. Watch
I will.
out.
Yeah. I will.
Let's see. I must relate to my kin, Rental says. Alright. Okay. I've been in the recovery unit tons because I've had to get corrective surgeries for scoliosis. Oh, okay. Did that go all right for you, Lucy? We actually have he doesn't mind if I say this. Ahoy. Capitan Ahoy has scoliosis as well. That's a very serious condition. I hope you're okay. You're not in too much pain anymore, I should say. Thank you for sharing, Lucy. I don't want to Google that. I don't know. You're a monkey. Something in your head is gonna be like, okay, I'll Google it. You're definitely gonna Google it. Dogs should vote too, guys. Yes or no? Hearing everything you have to deal with as a nurse generally makes me feel baffled as to how anyone can do that job, let alone be as positive as you are about it. This is the thing about the human mind, Google. Believe it or not, the reason I'm positive is my job. The only reason I considered doing social media content is because I believe the stuff I learned in my life as a nurse is something I should share. Because people like you say stuff like this, where they're like, there's people that do this on a daily basis? Yeah. And honestly, in my opinion, everyone should do it. Which is how many people feel about their jobs. I just think that it's something that would add a lot of quality to your life because it's going to give you a lot of perspective, a lot of gratitude. I actually said this to Barbara today, where like we were talking, just me and her, and she was like, I feel really bad for having done this to my grandkids and kids. So her having a heart attack, like she chose to have a heart attack, right? And so I said, first of all, you didn't do it to anyone. Second of all, I said, think about it from the other perspective. If there was anything ever your family was ungrateful for, which I'm assuming they weren't because it's a lovely family, is that after this, never again. And so she looked at me and she smiled and she was like, you're good at optimism. I said, I appreciate it. I was almost at the point where I was like, I hope my viewers agree, but she wouldn't get that, so needed to man up and stay in context, or nurse up rather. I appreciate you, Google. Thank you for the compliments, man. Very nice of you. Yeah, this is catheter talk. Yeah, this is anyone who's added catheters like this. I didn't know you had been. I don't think you've ever told me you were on an ICU, Hank. That's interesting. Known you for so many years and I still didn't know this. Alright, I'm glad you're well though. And it's definitely painful. Urethra. U-R-E-T-H-R-A. That's where a catheter goes. A long silicone tube. Which just about fits into your urethra. Sometimes we have to shove a little bit, but it fits. I was lucky enough to be under anesthesia when they inserted it. That is fair. Cats should vote.
Oh, lucky
Dogs should vote.
I wasn't.
I think animals should vote, I'll be honest. I think our political system would be better. Alright. Clip it out of context we can do. Let's see. They are less prone to who's a good boy. I'm kind of scared because I feel like she's right. Yep, it's gone very well. Spine is almost completely straight. Wow, that's amazing. Congrats. Yeah, but straight as it can be is still good. So that's great, honestly. Fantastic. Again, thank you for being willing to share, Lucy. Be sure to look up scoliosis if you want to be more empathetic towards Lucy. I just made all of them Google it, Lucy, because now they're like, if I don't Google it, apparently I'm not empathetic. And if I do Google it, I'm doing what Phacil's telling me to do. I don't know what to do now. But I'm a monkey, so I'm gonna Google it. There you go. Basically everyone in chat. That makes sense. It's the fact you literally have someone's life in your hands is something I do not feel I could ever handle myself. You could. You know how rare it is for someone to not be able to handle that? You would say, well, a lot of nurses quit their degree because they don't get to a point where they can mentally handle it. You have to train it. Everything is a skill. So if you're like, well, starting tomorrow, I'm responsible for someone's... Well, yeah, I can't do that. It takes time, guys. That's all it is. It's just practice, just training. Let's see. The worst... There's a horrible thing to imagine when you can partially feel the things you imagine. Yeah. Still, though. Good learning moments, right, 2IQ? Worst thing could ever happen at any job I had a result of my failure is the company loses some money. Until the auto stop kicks in. Or we lose a spacecraft. I'd never face someone and tell them my failure took a life of their loved one. Yes and no. I've actually had to do just that, Google, and believe it or not, when you actually, I'll say man up again, but human up, I should say, in my opinion. I feel women do this very well, if not better, than men. People, believe it or not, the family members are very kind to you. Because they understand you didn't intend to do this either. Sometimes life just wins, if you will. Mother Nature wins, I usually say. Master plan to make them look it up. Exactly. We got him. No worries, Lucy. No worries. We got him. High five. There we go. I high five myself for you. You need to high five yourself, Lucy, or this gets awkward. Let's see. Google just leaked he doesn't work on manned spacecraft. Oh, we got intel, guys. Someone called the feds. We got him. He gave us intel he shouldn't have given us. Yes, Google doxing. Wait, has he said that before, actually? Did he actually? Maybe, I don't know. I feel like we call the feds. Someone call the feds. I feel like 2IQ probably has the feds on speed dial. I feel like that's something 2IQ would do. Alright, we go this way. Let's see. I had a jaw surgery done in the hospital in 2017 to fix my underbite. Ah, had to be in intensive care for 1 night. Then I was moved to a regular. Oh yeah, they monitored you. Yeah, because your jaw, your mandibula can swell and then you stop breathing. That's fair. Okay. Well, that's a, believe it or not, it's a pretty good reason to be on the ICU. All things considered, so. Good to know. Thank you, Hank. Thank you for sharing. Let's see. I said that on the first stream on which I was asked what my job was. He did, actually. He did say he worked on unmanned spacecrafts. He's well trained. Alright. Call off Butch, guys. Back off. You're safe, Google. No worries. We weren't actually trying to get you. Let's see. Tried calling the feds on me when I was going to get psycho girlfriend training. Exactly. See? Called it. Called it. 2IQ knows the feds. Oh, maybe I shoot this guy first. Oh. I am out of ammo. Oh, actually, I'm good.
I just quit. I should send you some. I got like
Somewhat?
1500 darts.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay.
For my...
I just made a crap ton.
So, yeah.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
That's the one item I have enough.
It's okay. Just play the game, man. It gets better, I promise.
Yeah. I think I'm done for today. I just drive all over the map, so yeah.
Nice. Did you enjoy Did you enjoy the motorcycle?
Yeah. It's
Nice. Hey, nice. Enjoy. Very nice. Glad you're playing with me, man. I appreciate you, and on behalf of everyone else too, of course.
I tried to find a trainer, but no luck so far. I think she's maybe hiding somewhere in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Of the area sports.
Huh?
Possible. Got him before the shield came up. Allowed to get home where I was being cared for by my mom for 2 weeks, and I spent another 2 weeks at my own home. Played Resident Evil 2 remake. Figured that's what you would remember from a jaw reconstruction. Well done, Hank. Priorities. I like it.
I'm gonna jump to the chat now.
Okay, sure. No worries. Thank you for hanging out, Whiskey.
Yeah, thanks for game.
You too. Let's see. Aha! It means you're... where's Johnson Space Center? Is that Washington? I just said a random American city to pretend like I knew anything topography related. Let's see. Also, I appreciate your faith in me, Phacil, though I cannot say I am fully convinced. It still feels like a lot. You should be fully convinced. I mean, you're the one that says it. I'm right pretty often, eh? I went Canadian there for a second. I felt like it was appropriate. I'm right often, eh? We've removed one singular location from the list it could be at. We're getting closer. Alright, wait, what did Rental say? You tried calling the feds on me? Oh yeah, that's true. Everyone already knows 2IQ. Everyone's reading the chat between the two of you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's see. Texas. Okay, right. There's Whiskey. Hello, Whiskey. That's where Houston, we have a problem comes from. Oh, that is actually completely logical. Thank you. Learning as we go. Oh, I forget how far I can run like this. My bad.
Enemy found.
Yes. Yeah, we're good. All right. Camp here. Doing good. My 100%ing is going pretty well. I'm proud of myself. Let's see. All the information I'm using to track Google may be severely outdated because I'm getting it from a NASA podcast. But I started from the beginning, which is 2017. I have a lot to catch up on. All right, man. Maybe we need to find the episode where Google's on. Eh? Although he probably doesn't say anything there either. Let's see. I'll deliver a better bike engine next or something. Oh, thank you, Rental. That's very nice of you. I'm pretty sure she's talking to you, Whiskey. Let's see. What is DOD? Department of Drugs. No, that's called something else, actually. Is your goal to catch those who commit illegal exports and make them disappear? Nah, I feel like that's definitely not the department. Defense! I forget you Americans defend yourself by shooting rockets at people. That's my bad. That is fair. Why did they not call it Department of Space Offense or something like that? Or Department of Space Exploration. DOS. I should be a marketeer for NASA. It's an interesting base. Let's see. Can we go there? I missed. No. Choppy. Let's see. No worries, Rental. I'm having fun. Still noob. No need to find you. No worries. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters, Whiskey. That's the only thing that will ever matter. Do it. Do it. What's the Gen Alpha way to say it? Bet? Is that Gen Z? Gen Alpha? Who says bet? What generation says bet? I will try not to spoil you guys too much. Why? The long grind is super fun. That's true, but people can pick. They don't have to grab the stuff you make for them, but you can still make it. That's the perfect balance in my opinion. As humans, it's the perfect balance to offer people stuff. Just don't be upset if they don't take it. Like if they don't take it, don't be really like, don't get mad or something. Just be like, oh, okay, right. You just want to do you, no worries. I miss. Wait, did I go here already? I did. Wrong platform. I'd rather not tempt the temptation of taking it. Treat people like grown-ups, Rental. So, Like alcohol, yes. Again, narcotics, yes. Definitely not fair. But in-game items, not the same. Not the same. There's something here. Because of the fact that rocket technology can be used to create weapons of mass destruction, most space endeavors have to report in some way to the Department of Defense. So my statement stands. Your country is like, oh, you're building rockets that we could use to attack people. Report to the defense officer. All right. Makes sense, Merca.
I die. Thank you forever.
Your die? Who's die? Let's see. Rental, can you get me an ornithopter? To which I'll go, no. But I'll get this. But get me this and I'll reward you. Yeah, you're basically an NPC. You're right, actually. I like it. I like it. Where do I go from here? Probably here? I feel like it's this. I have definitely been here. So I don't need to go in here. That was a weird ledge. Alright. Yeah, basically. You mean yes, advancedly? Or something like that. Let's see. Remember, the best defense is a good offense. This has to be an American quote. Someone find me who said this first. Tell me it was an American. Either that or a Brit. Noticing a pattern here. I've done that one. Back there maybe? Let's see. Yeah, the US and Super Earth have a lot more similarities I would care to admit. Yeah. I feel like it's not just the US in America's defense. I noticed that a bit too. Yeah. It's a bit spooky, right? It's a bit spooky. The original quote is the best offense is a good defense. Okay, alright. It's not actually a quote. Alright, who's the first person to twist it? They based Super Earth on the US of A. Yeah, possible. I don't know if they did it on the US of A. It's possible. So much to discover. How are we doing? 25 out of 41 cams. Need more intel. And I need this complex machinery here too. Is there anything here? Yeah, there is. Hello. Let's see. Oh, green color. This is Whiskey's color, I'm pretty sure. It's lore on the wiki. Okay. I don't know. I do feel like it would be an American or a Brit that would flip it. The best offense is a good defense. Maybe that's a... Is it a Russian quote? Maybe it used to be. Maybe it used to me.
Our home. Prosperity, liberty, democracy, our way of life.
I'll be honest, I forget sometimes how good the stuff is that they write in that game. Eldivers 2 is very good at writing catchy stuff. Where do we go from here? Do we go here? No! Hello? Nothing? Really? Nothing. Alright. There's something here though. See, remember, Super Earth is managed democracy. Run through managed democracy. Yeah. That is such a good term, honestly. Managed democracy is a phenomenal term. Managed democracy. Okay, okay. How would you manage democracy? That's why it's so preposterous, right? It's preposterous, guys. Remember, America is a democracy where the 325 million people vote for their leader, and then a group of 200 people. Actually, true. This is true, right? This is the political system, right? I'm pretty confident this is true. I don't think he's joking here. Is that what they're called? The Electoral College? That's super interesting, actually. But it's like a formality, right? Or at least it's supposed to be. It's literally managed democracy. Okay, alright, fair. Maybe it is a thing. Okay. You take a BuzzFeed quiz, and based on your answers, you vote for someone. That's pretty common, not just in the US, unfortunately. I say unfortunately. Okay, actually, I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I do feel like... No, I don't. I'm gonna rephrase. Everyone should vote, okay? This has to do with whether or not you believe your vote matters, right? The moment you can vote, guys, you should vote, right? And so... do your homework. So if you're in the United States, you have 2 parties, I think. Most countries, you have more parties. But do your homework and read up on what it is that they claim they want to do with the country. And if it's something where you're like, oh, okay, I can agree with this, then you vote for that person. You don't have to make it too complicated, especially not if you're younger and you just got the right to vote. But you should always vote. Because if you understand that the world being decimated by politicians is something that's possible because we allowed it to happen, we as the people, and when I say we as the people, I mean the people that didn't actually take the time to vote, then you understand a much bigger picture. So let me nuance it a bit more. Let's say you have 100 people, okay? Okay. Out of the 100 people, on average, in a lot of countries, there's like 40 of them, 40 to 50 of them that are just like, whatever. And they just don't vote, okay? Now the problem is, let's bring Bob back into the picture, okay? Let's say we have 10 Bobs, okay? Now I hope probably don't have to do any more elaboration here. Bob, for those of you joining late, is an absolute psychopath, okay? And Bob is definitely not good for us. Now Bob and his 9 friends, they're definitely gonna vote, okay? Because Bob and their 10 friends are trying to find validation in life. And so if you make Bob and their 10 friends like a priority, you understand, wait, so there's only 30 of us that can counter the 10 Bobs? Is that what you're saying? Yes. So if you vote, you're countering Bob. There you go, guys. I feel like I did the best political, like I'm the very best at getting you guys to vote, I feel. Okay? So next time you go vote, you're just like, I need to counter Bob. You just say it like that. And then you're good to go. You go vote, all right? Let's see. We also have a 2-party system, despite having a 3rd party and a few other people running. That's fair. I don't think that's a good idea. Like for example here, the Bobs won in the Netherlands as well, but it's actually not that big of a deal because all the Bobs that voted for the guy that won in the end, like he still has to find a way to cooperate with all the non-Bobs, and all the non-Bobs are just kind of like, okay, how about you sit back down, Bob? And then Bob is like, no, I will not sit down because I got the majority vote. And then they're like, yeah, but you still need a lot more votes than that to be able to do anything in this country. And if you don't sit back down, we're not going to cooperate with you. And then Bob is like, I'm going to sit here and pout. This is literally Dutch politics, by the way. I'm going to sit here and pout. And then they're like, okay, you can pout. That's okay, Bob. And then he's like, stop being so racist, right? And then they're like, all right, wait, hold your horses. Like, see, I told you, you don't like horses either, right? This is Bob, right? So I want you guys to understand. Once you get the right to vote, please I don't care where you live. Go vote, okay? There are a few instances in which the Electoral College voted against. Wow. That's kind of scary, actually. Really? So that basically... It really is managed democracy. Super spooky, actually. So millions of people voted, and then they did something else. That's crazy. Go vote, Rental, please. I'll give you Oxy tokens if you vote. I'm just gonna bribe you guys, actually. I'll give you Oxy tokens if you vote. Send me a screenshot of you voting. I will definitely bribe you guys into voting. Let's see. Where do we go from here? Here? I feel like it's here. Okay, 5 more minutes and then we do cooling down. Let's see. Our options are Democrat bad or Republican bad or third party or throwing away your vote. That's I feel like America is very complicated at this point. Or maybe too simplified. I don't know how to look at it. Just making sure you only need an email. Yeah, you do. But if you want to get it to your bank account, you need to attach your bank account to your PayPal normal. But you can do that whenever you want. But in order for me to send you the 15 bucks, yeah, you only need the email. Hello? There we go. We need another Age of Enlightenment. It's already coming, don't worry. Like, if you go through history books, there's always ups and downs. We are arguably, definitely in the down. From a human, ethical, empathetic, nature, kind and caring perspective. Or as more professionally educated people would say, whenever the discrepancy between the extremely wealthy and the extremely poor gets too large, the world retaliates. We're getting there. Which is scary on the one hand, but necessary on the other. There's a dude here. No, they're just NPCs fighting, actually. Dude. Dude. No. No.
You're dead.
You're dead. Why? Dude.
You're not leaving here alive.
Give me a second. Oh. Come on. Whatever. There we go. Let's see. Oh! Oh, I didn't see that 180 flip. Instant 180 flip coming. Let's see. Oh, wait. Wait! I was trying to reach chat. This dude. Are you serious? Alright, 1 sec. There we go. Level 100. Voting is a waste of time, guys. You vote. Are there more than 1 year? Otherwise, nothing ever changes. It's not a waste of time, James. I just explained the bomb concept. Even if the person you voted for doesn't win, at least Bob's vote counts for less. Okay. Please. Let's see. Eventually your opposition will die out before your side does. I don't know about that, but just remember, Bob. Let's see. My first chance to vote was in the Trump-Harris election. I didn't vote partially because I didn't have time, but also both options were awful. Pick the least awful one in your opinion, dude. The vote matters. Your vote matters, guys. Oh, please vote. Bob. Bob. I'm just gonna keep saying Bob until you guys like walk around. Bob? 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 Basically what it is. I need to grab the intel here. Hello? Let me up. It's not here. How's it not here? I guess it's around the corner. Alright. And then I think I log out here actually. I'd probably die if I log out here. Never mind. Do I die if I log out here? No, probably not. Yeah, I probably do. Let's see. We can do. Yeah, no way I die here. Alright. Alright. Logging out here. Okay. That was good. That was a good session. I feel like I discovered quite a bit of area. Trying to think if I could do a different theme for next Saturday. I think there's one stream I can't do next week, by the way, guys. I have an evening shift. I'm pretty confident. Let me check. I think I have to work one of these. Do I? No. Oh no, it's just I have a night shift on Saturday again, so just a bit of a shorter stream Saturday. Okay. That's good. I believe I did that. I'll use this to buy a gift for my sister. Oh, that's wholesome, man. That's great. I'm glad you had a good time, Normal. This means everything to me. I appreciate you, bud. I will send you the 15 as soon as the stream ends. Rental, I'm bringing back the Crusades. I voted most of my life. Nothing ever changed. It's, you have... Look, if you do something, guys... Let me see if I can give you a better metaphor. Okay, here's a good one. I love this metaphor. If you exercise, right? If you exercise every single day for 20 minutes, every single day you're going to notice absolutely nothing. Okay, there's no result. There's never going to be a result. But then at some point, someone's gonna look at you and be like, "Whoa, you're jacked!" Like, or "Wow, you look good!" Or "Wow, have you like wow? I can tell you're exercising." You won't know what they're talking about because every day you look in the mirror after 20 minutes of exercise, nothing. There's nothing there. Okay, so if you understand that that's how consistency works, you understand it's not about getting one big win in. It's about little tiny things that on the surface look insignificant. But if we start accumulating those little tiny things, magic happens. And the most annoying part is that you probably won't notice that you were part of it, but you were. So voting matters, guys, remember. I feel like this is a good thing to remember always. Let's see. I got Crusaders. What is Crusaders about? What game is this? Alright. Voting in America may actually be a waste of time though because of the Electoral College being able to go against majority vote. Yes and no. Let's say you guys vote, right? And I don't know, one party wins by like something exaggerated, like 70% or something, right? And then the Electoral College votes for the 30% thing, right? And so technically, in practice, the 30% party wins. You could say, well, see, my vote was pointless. But that's not how it works. Because the world knows, and you guys know, who actually won. And this is the whole retaliation concept I was bringing about. This is where, you know, maybe a bit scary here, but this is where like civil wars and stuff like that come from. And I'm not saying that's a good thing for the record. I'm saying that having it clear on paper, like in practice, acting on what you believe is important in life is a big deal. And so this is kind of where like we need to focus, always actually, we need to focus less on results and more on intent, on integrity, on authenticity. Like this is something that, like me as a streamer, like a really tiny example. I don't care how many viewers I get. I only care that what I'm trying to do is something that I truly stand by, that I believe matters to the world. And if there's no viewer, there's no viewer. If there's one viewer, there's one. If there's 10, there's 10. And this is how, if you go like this, go through life like this, like the world changes for you. Sorry, let me be more specific. Your world changes. And that's the whole issue, right? Down with the bombs. The issue is if you don't see it like this, you're like, oh, doesn't matter what I do. Everything you do matters, guys. Everything you do matters. Will you see the result if you act? Probably not. But you mattered. I guarantee you mattered. That's the problem, right? Hear me out. Phacil for US president. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not, for many reasons, ever going to happen. But I appreciate you, Google. Much appreciated. Get Mike to do it. Mike's wasn't born in the United States, so unfortunately he can't do it either. I believe that is a prerequisite. Just because I followed the Obama nonsense. It's nice to have lighthearted political talks. Yeah, this is why I don't like I'll give you guys a good example. I enjoy watching what's his name? Pirate Software every now and again, okay? A lot of the stuff he says, I've mentioned this before, I don't like, okay? I feel like he promotes negativity a bit. I'm just like, he promotes paranoia. It's like, oh, be careful, guys. And like, I don't agree with most of that, right? But some of the stuff he says is really good. One of the things I didn't like, I heard this in a short somewhere, is where he said, yeah, just don't talk about politics, right? And you guys know me. I'm like, we need to talk about politics, guys. This is... Like, if you're like, oh, I hate how stuff is organized in my city and how stuff is... All of this is politics, guys. And if you guys are going to get to a point mentally where you realize you can change this. You as an individual, no. But I'll use the phrase again. But you as an individual can counter the Bob. If you vote, then that's one Bob less that has influence on your life. Okay? And I'm going to say this one more time. You don't want Bob to have an influence on your life, okay? So even if you don't get the result you wanted, which is the person you voted for winning, you still countered a Bob, okay? So just count the win, okay? You countered a Bob, GG, well played, all right? You did your part, okay? So please, guys, counter the Bobs. Can we hashtag counter Bob? All right, we're good. All right. Let's see. Nice to be able to talk politics without the people you're talking to hating you at the end. Yeah. But this is the problem, right? This is the thing that if people understand, we're never going to get to where we need to get as human beings, which in my opinion, we will get to, which is being kind and caring towards everyone to the best of our ability, which is utopia, right? It's never going to happen in practice, but working towards that is enough. We're going to have to talk also about the stuff that we don't really feel like talking about. We have to talk about it. Let's see. I'll vote for every politician goes to work normal low paid job that I can get behind. Yeah, exactly. And there's plenty of those, for the record, guys. There's plenty of I don't know, are they called blue collar? Like basically politicians that are just people like you and I should say. People that are just like, okay, apparently there's no one running for office that represents what it is I feel is right. And then they just decide, well, I guess it's time. And then they sign up, right? So there's plenty of this as well. So just keep your eye open. Question of the day. They're only human. I like this. Counter Bob, guys. Counter Bob. I'm probably going to call it here so I can go to bed a bit early today. I'll answer James though. The only thing that changed in our government is that our government destroyed middle class with 25% inflation and we're unable to even access housing. That is the only change that we achieved. But this is the point. Did everyone vote, first of all? And if they voted, you could still argue, if that still didn't fix it, obviously I could go into all the factors, but if that still didn't fix it, at the very least, you tried. Okay? And believe it or not, if you ask me, and the thing that it is that I'm trying to spread into the world, you trying is enough. The result, in my opinion, is irrelevant. If you tried, at the very least, and your body will reward you for this, either with dopamine or oxytocin and therefore dopamine. If you tried, at the very least you can say I did my best, okay? But if you didn't try, first of all, you're not going to get the dopamine, but second of all, you'll never know if it would have mattered. You know, sometimes those votes come down to like freaking 20 to 50 to 100 to maybe a couple hundred people, right? Like, understand, if it's 20, that means that's us. Right? So if you understand that, every vote matters, guys. Even if you're like, it's one vote, who cares? It's like the world might care, guys. You don't know. But at least counter the Bob. Do me a favor and counter Bob. Counter Bob, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you, Whiskey. Counter Bob. This needs to... I need to show Susan this. She needs to get me a counter Bob banner. This is unfortunately how the world works now. Bob used to be fine, guys. Everyone used to be like, well, this is Bob. Bob's an idiot, but we love Bob. That's what Bob used to be. And now Bob is like this conglomeration of like absolutely mental people, right? Phacil's TLDR is definitely just counter Bob. Yeah, that's all it is. Just counter Bob, guys. You counter Bob, GG, we win. That's it. Because if you believe what I believe, which is that most human beings are kind and caring, and in my life I've yet to be wrong here, assuming we communicate well and we polish all the nuances, yes, then we just need to counter Bob and we're good to go. It doesn't matter if you win. It matters if you counter Bob, guys. It matters if you counter Bob, right? And so your goal shouldn't be to counter Bob. Your goal should be to aim for a bigger, better world, or your world rather. And in theory, if you do that, you will automatically counter Bob, okay? Because Bob just wants the world to burn, right? That's the Batman phrase. And so just make sure Bob doesn't get what he wants. That's a win, okay? So just keep that in mind. This was such a good talk. I enjoyed this. I appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna start calling the... What are we gonna categorize these people as? We're just gonna call them Bobs. All right, you guys from now on, everyone that was here, you'll know what I'm referring to when I refer to a Bob. I'm like their percentage going down will make your percentage look more favorable. Well, yeah, exactly. This is the math, okay? So that's the idea to it. So yeah, whenever anyone feels like they shouldn't vote because it doesn't matter, you're wrong, okay? You can counter Bob at the very least. Remember that. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had a good time. Normal and Hank, I think, already sent me stuff on Discord. We'll see who wins the next raffle. I'm glad you guys are using your points. And I'm hoping you guys use the $15 for something that makes you happy, that generates oxytocin. So in this case, Normal is spending it on his sister, which is absolutely lovely, man. Say hello to her. I believe she's a streamer as well, if I remember that correctly. I will catch you guys on the next one,
Counter
which
Bob.
is... Okay, counter Bob. All right, one sec. One day we will have a Bob joke. No, please, no. No, you guys are welcome. Much appreciated. Have a lovely week, guys. I will catch you Thursday. And of course, have a lovely weekend as well. Rest of your weekend, I should say. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is. Catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.